If I accidentally hit my, oh, we live. Are we live?
Yes, hold on. Let me go
Okay.
live on Instagram over here. All right, people. We are live. We are live. Welcome to Chat Her Up, where we chat a lot. Uh, Today, we are going to recap The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 Reunion Part 3. How are you
Mm-hmm.
ladies doing today?
I am amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Callie, is that amazing or no?
Right.
Callie said,
Listen,
I am.
I am amazing. I cannot believe that when we were just talking about the chat sip moment, if anybody had anything, I can't believe y'all didn't come right out and say the way T.I. and his family is dissing the
Oh,
literal
we
heck
did
out of
do
50
that.
Cent.
Yeah, they are.
Out of 50 Cent. I mean, that has just been Jubilee. I mean, it's just been such a good weekend because that one son, the domain, is that his name? I
Yeah,
Yes.
mean,
he's pretty awesome. Yeah, he's
he
pretty awesome.
whipped 50. Yeah. Okay. All right,
Well, I
next.
mean, I really, with 50 Cent, it seemed like all the time he's always going against a woman. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's because that that's a sensitive topic to a man. Like, if you talk about his woman, then you hurting him too. But
yeah.
it's he never, in my opinion, addresses the man, and I
And
think that's my issue with him.
he just did it to Tina Knowles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
As she was defending Tiny, he
Right.
decided to go in on her.
She
I
didn't
mean,
even
it's just
defend her.
tacky.
She just said
They were
nice
alike or
things
something.
about
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
yeah,
it
Yeah.
just gave
wasn't
Yeah.
her her
like,
props for being a good
yeah,
person. Yeah,
like it is disgusting. Like he does act like he hates women at times
He
yeah.
because
does.
he's
And,
even done that to his cast member. I'll never forget when he did what's her name that starred in.
Notori, when he
Yes,
did
I
that about she
remember
had
when
her
he.
hair in a ponytail. Yeah,
Yes,
what'd he
like
do?
he
he kind of act like she
laughed
didn't
at
have
her.
edges or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, he's such a little.
and
You know
it's
what?
that
That's
was
just
just gross.
ridiculous. And you know what though?
yeah.
But as bad as he treats women and his own family, Ti's son Domain. I might be pronouncing the name wrong. Domain, maybe.
I
The
don't
one. So
know.
the song is called "I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson." This young man, this young man was speaking to 50 Cent's mama from the grave. She
From the
said, "I'm
grave.
sorry." She said, "I'm sorry. I'm having." He said, "I'm sorry. I'm having to dig you up, but I just need to know you like what your son out here doing." Then he said, "Everybody's about to put up lighters for me. Anybody been abused out there? All you women getting abused by people like 50?" I mean, that rap.
Did you see the picture that they posted of 50 Cent's mama?
Yes, he
Yes.
put it on his shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Rick Ross
I
was
was
wearing a
like,
shirt with it too.
Yeah, I
all
saw
right,
that. I mean,
he do
listen,
act like he hates women though, which is
he does.
it's unfortunate. And you don't start a fight with a lyricist. You can say
No.
whatever you want about Ti.
Hmm.
You may not really like his music. I'm be honest. I'm not a huge Ti fan because I'm a girl rapper fan. You ask me about
Hmm. Hmm.
girl rappers, I got you. But
Yeah.
I do like hit 'em, not hit 'em, but I do like that one. Let them know the new song, but the song
Hmm.
Yes, that's
Hmm.
very nice. Yes.
50 was nice. It was real. He got two songs. You know, he put out another, a
No, he
second.
put out
Yes.
four total. He
Oh
put out
wow.
four. Yes.
Okay. I
And
ain't heard.
then why the baby girl come out and said, "Do not be messing with my
I
mama."
heard. I heard.
Yeah.
Child,
But that's
I
what
can't take
happens
it.
when you create a family. And
And that's
that's
Yes.
yeah.
something that he takes, that Ti takes a dig in his music. Like he got a family. All of his children are coming out to defend him. 50
Hmm.
Yeah.
don't have his son don't even fool with him.
Well, that's because 50 don't fool with his son, and that's what's really sad. Then they
Yeah.
had the picture of the house he allegedly set on fire. His words about that were just let them fall asleep before you cremate them.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That
I just
it
yeah.
was a crazy, yet I
Yeah,
have
they
enjoyed
got
this
in
weekend.
50 and 50 has been silent unless I'm missing it. Like he ain't
Yeah,
said
and then
nothing.
some people are trying to defend him by putting out posts where Ti has posted unflattering pictures of Tiny before. Here's the thing. Well, shut up. That's his wife. If they want to act stupid with each other, that's on them. 50 Cent shouldn't have nothing to do with
Yes.
that. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that
Okay.
50 Cent's mama is a bad looking woman. She's just a black look like what's her name? Damn. Like she looked like that era. Can't think of her
Florida
name.
Evans.
Florida.
Yes.
Child.
Like
I
she
knew
don't.
exactly who
You
she was
know.
talking about when she said damn, damn, damn.
Yes, I should have. Anyway, yeah, that
That's
that
what
would
she
be
looked
my.
like. But when your mama
Okay.
ain't
You know
like
what?
a beauty queen, which is
Yeah.
you can't talk about nobody else's mama. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yes.
come on, 50.
Yeah. And
Get
so
over
the son was like, "You don't have a mama or daddy." So I guess I understand why you full of crap.
it.
Basically, I mean, he just it's just
Yeah, that was a good one, Callie. We forgot about it. Do we still want to do our other one, or do we want to do that at
yeah,
the
Yeah,
end?
we don't have to. Well,
yeah,
let's get
whatever.
on to the. We were talking about what's our dream team, and you all are welcome to put that in the comments. Like, what is your dream setup for next? Like, if you could pick the lineup yourself, I'm gonna tell y'all a rumor. This is just a blind item, so I don't know if this is true, but rumor has it that Candace has signed on for next season. That's a rumor.
Mm.
It might be
What?
worth
Who
a little
said
bit.
that? What was it? Just like a blogger or?
I can't remember. Girl, I read
Okay.
so much bull crap. I can't even tell it, and I
Uh-huh.
be on TikTok like I'm a teenager.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
can't really tell you. But I heard it a couple of times and it kind of set with me, but I could see it.
Hmm.
I think Traders was a very similar setup for what you saw with Phaedra.
Yes.
Phaedra went on Traders. She did Ultimate Girls Trip and Traders. They tried to get um Candace and Monique together on Ultimate Girls Trip, and it was when Candace was pregnant and
Hmm.
Monique declined. So they've been trying to get them back on stage allegedly for a minute.
Mm.
So I
So
could
I don't
see it,
know.
but my dream team is
Okay.
more nostalgic than anything. It is Giselle, it is Karen, it is Wendy, it is I don't know about Ashley, but possibly Ashley.
Hmm.
It is Tia, Monique, um, and all of these are full time, and Candace. I think that's everybody. Basically, who
Okay.
I'm getting rid of is Kiarna, uh, Angel, Jazzy, and who else was the other? Who was the other friend?
Kiana, Jazzy, Angel. That's it. You didn't say Stacy, I don't think.
Oh yeah, and Stacy. Stacy
Yeah.
is on the dot. Yes, Stacy has to come. And Karen. Did I say Karen?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, and everybody would be full time on there. It wouldn't be any friends.
Okay. What about you, Callie? Who's your dreamy?
It would be this Potomac specifically. So it would be
Yeah.
Giselle and Candace and Ashley still for a couple minutes maybe.
Uh-huh.
And Stacy
Mm-hmm.
and Katie, I think.
Oh.
I
Katie
mean,
just had a nervous breakdown. I don't
Well,
think
that's
that's
that Callie
that
wants
was
to see it.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
she.
because I mean, Karen had one on the reunion. So look, let's
So
go.
mine
I
would be the
think she's
Kevin
actually
people.
in a hospital though. I think her
Yeah, I
situation is
think her
really
husband
severe. Yeah,
did like I don't. It's not condemned. What did he do? I
yeah.
don't know what the word is, but he did that.
He had her
Okay,
committed.
committed. Thank you. I'm like
Yeah,
I'm having a Giselle
yeah,
moment. Can't find my
yeah,
word. Okay, or
Stacy,
Portia.
I mean, Katie's husband had her
yeah.
committed.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
situation is a little bit more advanced. Katie should not be on reality TV. You should not
Yeah,
exploit people with mental
but yeah,
illness.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. So
yeah. No, I agree. I agree with that.
I'm gonna say I want Robin back.
Oh,
Um.
Just
I absolutely want Robin. I
I
forgot
want
her.
Robin back.
So we're gonna swap her up with Katie. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's good, Callie. Okay, so
Hmm.
Robin, Giselle,
Mhm.
um, let me think.
Karen.
Stacy,
Okay, Stacey.
Karen,
Uh huh. Wendy.
Ashley,
Okay. Okay.
Wendy,
Okay.
and Tia. That's my team.
People are not feeling Ashley. They not feeling Giselle either, but that's a pipe dream. I don't think they're getting, although my poor friend didn't get her package this year, I just don't see them getting rid of Giselle.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Which we'll talk about that. I can't.
Yeah.
I feel like okay. I will talk about that later. But yeah, I have a thing for that too.
Okay.
And I think I missed somebody though. Who did I miss?
You don't want Tia back?
I said Tia. I
Oh,
said
okay.
Giselle, Robin,
You don't want Wendy
Ashley.
back?
Did I leave Wendy out?
I
Stacy,
think you did.
Karen. No, I said Wendy and Tia. I'm missing somebody.
Oh, okay.
I
Who
want
did
Wendy
I miss?
too. I didn't say her. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I
I
don't
didn't say
know how.
Monique. I
I
didn't say
don't.
Monique, and I didn't say Candy. So
Oh,
that was
Monique.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know how long Wendy is gonna be with us, and it depends on when they start filming. They normally film. If y'all remember, we used to have Karen's birthday every year. Her birthday is in
Uh-huh.
May. But they might start a little early filming this year because if they're smart, they will. Because Wendy's trial, their trial is in April. Unless there is another delay, she will be on trial in April.
And they
So
film when? When do they start?
they
With May?
normally start in the end of April, early May. Remember, it's always
Woo!
starting with Karen's
Yeah,
birthday.
Karen. Yeah.
Karen, Wendy, and
And Ashley, I think, all have a
Ashley's
birthday like
birthdays
at the
are
same
within like a
time.
week apart. Yeah.
Yeah. So they would need to start filming sooner, right?
Yeah, like in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. I mean, if they're smart, they would at least start the 1st of April. So they'll
Yeah.
have a little bit of her. I'm sure she's going to be busy preparing, but they're still making money with Happy Eddie because so they do have some income coming in, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure they're going to try to film as much with her as possible. And it's quite possible, I don't know if they would extend this to her, but usually when you are a business person or you're a celebrity, even when you get charged, even when you are found guilty, they'll give you some time to get your affairs in order,
Yeah.
especially since they have children.
Mm-hmm.
So they
And
normally give them like 30 some days. I know it could be up to 90 days. I only remember that because when Trump was charged, I was hoping they would just go ahead and sentence him. So he would be in jail
well,
for
see, the
something.
trial could be a couple of months, right? Like it's not.
No, it's probably gonna be a couple of days.
I hope. I just want them not to go to jail. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
I'm so scared for
A
them.
trial
Okay.
isn't usually, it's not usually that long. And um it's not usually that long. I
Well,
don't see
maybe
it.
they'll get the sentences like if they do get sentenced, like Teresa and Joe, where
No, they won't be
he
able to do that.
we gonna pray, Joy. Stop it.
The only way that I can see them doing that is if one of them, I ain't gonna say preferably, but if say Eddie said she didn't know anything about it,
Yeah.
and he takes the fall, and because Wendy um had to know, even okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the part that we don't really want to deal with, and Andy alluded to this last night.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she absolutely didn't know, let's say that this was all 100% Eddie, she knew at some point because she got
She
her
had to
wedding
know.
ring back. She got that
Yeah.
wedding ring back. See, that
Mm-hmm.
wedding ring is what got her into trouble because Wendy wasn't thinking,
Whew.
and she wore that ring on an Instagram post.
She went to the White House
Yeah, she wore it to an event
to an
that was
event that
clearly dated.
yes. Oh,
So
okay.
at some point, and it's like all the things they were claiming. That could have been what Demisio suggested a couple of weeks ago, that something happened. They just add more stuff in there, but that's what they're really in trouble for.
Yeah. Whew.
That's a lot of those 16 counts is they claim clothes that they had taken back. They had done some research. That's why Andy was like at some point looking at cards, and I think they copped out and had Giselle and them do that little package
That little
in
scene.
real
Yeah.
time, because that they
Mm-hmm.
obviously filmed that on their phones or something
Yeah.
and sent that to Bravo, because they're punks, and they didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to say the case against Wendy is pretty it's
Substantial.
yeah, it's not
It
good.
is. Yeah. I
And
hate it.
I ain't even no big time Wendy fan, but I hope they get off on the technicality.
Ooh,
So
I hate it.
like I really do. I hope we all wrong.
Ooh, I don't know. But yeah, well, yeah, well, I guess I'll save some of the stuff I was gonna say about some of the answers she gave. I was screaming at the TV, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I told y'all she should have said nothing. Karen,
Woo, I was screaming at the TV like,
I
why
was
are
like,
you
girl, stop
talking?
talking.
Oh God, why you talking? Oh, okay. Anyway, y'all ready?
Yeah,
Well,
let's
we
go
get
ahead.
into it.
All right, so let's move on. It starts
Woo!
with I'll just set up and y'all talk. The
Mhm.
first scene sets up, it ends where it begins where we ended last week with um what's her name? Monique
Monique. Hmm.
letting them listen to the video. And it's a couple of things we have gotten confirmed.
Yes.
Ashley has confirmed that it was one of her children. She did not she wasn't specific about who. Ashley claims it has to be more than that because they face dropped. So according to Ashley, she did something recently, probably
No,
like
she did a live watch party for
okay,
10 years at some place, and people
okay,
watched the final reunion with her.
oh okay.
Yeah.
And she said that it was one of her children, and that basically the whole thing was the children overheard Chris talking about Stacy, and
Yeah.
at that time Monique had not even went on the show.
Hmm.
So she was confused to why they would even know him. But it had to be some other meat in there that Ashley wasn't willing to say because Ashley was controlled because she wouldn't even let us know if it was her son or daughter. She was very clear. She has a daughter and two sons. And so it has to be something else because couldn't have been just that.
It
But
would nothing else. And the fact that they even brought it to TV, a recording that we couldn't hear, we can't know who it was on there. That was like a waste of space. We could have talked about something that was legitimate going on. There's no way in the world, if the rumors are true and it is her kid, there's
Hmm.
no way in the world that segment should have even been in there. It's as if they were trying to pit Wendy against a child. Do you think
Well,
not
let's try to
Wendy,
pit
but
Wendy
not
against
Wendy,
Stacy.
but Stacy? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's like,
I see
do
what you're
we
saying.
really
Hmm.
expect Stacy to sit there and discuss and go back and forth on what she says happened versus what a child said? So when she said no, I have no response, I thought, and that's what you should say. Just
Yeah, and at
ridiculous.
the time, I didn't know it was a child. At the time, I was like, "Who is
I thought
speaking?"
it was the big chick. What's her name?
Cookie.
The
But then
cook.
I didn't think it
Yeah.
was Cookie after that because they bleeped out this person's name, but they said Cookie's name
Mm-hmm.
several times.
they
So I was
Yeah,
did.
like,
that's
it
true.
can't
That's
be
true.
Cookie. But I didn't know
Yeah.
who it was. But then Ashley said it was one of Monique's children. And I was sitting there and I'm like, I think Monique played it to kind of for them. But I think she could have done that somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was confused.
It was just weak.
Another thing though is Stacey's divorce, in my opinion, and from what she was trying to let us see, wasn't contentious. Like she didn't care about alimony. She didn't care about child support. She knew that he was gonna take care of Arabella. So she has a different divorce situation than Monique as well.
Mm-hmm.
So she keeps saying,
Yeah.
I've just gone through divorce and I know what it's like, but your divorce is nothing like this, ladies. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
correct.
I saw a
So
comment from somebody today that says Monique made a post saying she no longer thinks Stacey
she
had
did.
anything to
Did we
do
have
with
that,
it.
Joy? Do we
Yeah,
need
I put
to?
it in the group. Y'all want me to read it? I didn't upload it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can just
The
read it.
text Monique sent a message, and here it reads. It says, "A lot of time has passed since the reunion was filmed, and after gaining more info since then, I don't believe Stacy had anything to do with any of this bull shit. I'll probably go live on IG at some point this week and give y'all the entire story. I haven't watched the reunion episodes yet, so let me catch up and get back to you. But at least I wanted to clear her name of all of this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me say this. I think while I do think Stacy is a liar, I
Mm-hmm.
said this a couple of weeks ago. I don't believe this situation she had anything to do with. And if we want to be honest, I think it was probably Ashley's big mouth along with Kiarna. and Cookie. I think Ashley kicked it off and didn't know it when she walked up to Chris. Remember when
Mm-hmm.
Ashley told Monique that she bumped into Chris, and she probably inadvertently mentioned Stacy. And
Yeah.
Chris is a slick little bi, so he probably picked up the phone, text Stacy like, "I heard my name is coming up and filming," and that's the text that Monique got. And Kiana being used by Cookie because Kiana ain't got sense. The guy gave a headless chicken, and she probably been telling, feeding everything to Cookie, and Cookie been feeding everything to Chris.
Yeah.
That girl was so eager. Look, can I have something to say? Let me
Yeah.
say this. Let Stacy talk. Nobody's talking to you, okay?
And she
Just
kind of told on herself when she said that, because she said that Monique, you
There
were
it goes.
being all vulnerable. As soon as I got in the car, I was talking to Cookie, and
Yep.
Cookie was so mad. And I'm
thank you.
like, how would Cookie know already if as
Thank
soon
you.
as you get in the car?
Yep.
When I
Kiana is
saw
a
that,
mess.
that's what made me text that in the thing. I said, "Oh, they don't even realize and see." Chris is just a smart ass. He got
Uh-huh.
these girls, that women that are friends. He a whole bi.
Mm-hmm.
He's exactly what I thought he was all them years ago.
Well,
I,
that's
you
what
know,
Giselle then was always saying, and people was
yeah,
mad. But
yeah,
they clocked who he was.
yeah,
And
Mm.
Monique was, she rightfully so defended her husband, but people could probably tell when how he was acting towards her when the cameras were not rolling.
right.
Something was going on. But yeah. But I can't wait to find out more about when she go live, which I think we follow her on Chatter Up, but I really don't pay attention to her. Do y'all?
Who?
Monique, like when she go live and stuff.
No.
I
Mm-mm.
haven't in many years, but it's
Mm-mm.
because of Monique. I always say that Monique tells on herself because oh God, I don't even feel like talking about that. But Monique, when
Yeah,
she
we know.
goes
Don't Let's not
live,
go into
yeah,
it. She will
I
tell
know.
on
I
herself.
said I'm not. I said I don't feel
Well, you
like
could
talking.
talk about the drunk driving one where she was. It's okay. Let's
Mm.
not talk
Girl,
about that
she
either.
tells on
Okay,
her. Monique,
what's
all you gotta do
next?
is listen to Monique and read between
Yeah.
the lines. She tells on herself so often, but I think she walked into this. I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe that this was a plan or a storyline. I just think Monique was just coming in. You know what I mean? Because her name was mentioned, and she needed some money because Monique lost her job, and she
Yeah.
don't get child support, nor does she get alimony. Now y'all want to talk about somebody who got a stupid prenup.
Mm-hmm.
That was one.
And everybody try to talk about Ashley. And Ashley got a lot of money. But yeah, we
And
can move
Ashley
on.
sat there on the Ashley said, "You will never hear me talk about my money." Yeah, you was real quick to talk about everybody else's money. What?
Yeah.
Robin and them had $25 in the bank. And it's Ashley is
Well,
just.
she did do that to Robin. She
She
did.
She
did.
did. I mean, she is something is off, but yet I still want her on the show. I can't even.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't. I like Ashley. Like as a person,
Yeah,
Ashley to me is one of those girls that in real life we could probably be cool if she hung with black girls, because I really don't think she do. But you know, I don't. I think that her black girlfriends are like Giselle.
Yeah.
People that she works with. I don't think Ashley is one of those mixed people that were able to go in good, I ain't gonna say good spaces, but decent spaces in life, because sometimes you grow up poor and you got an auntie or uncle that makes sure that you're exposed to things,
Yeah.
because Ashley was exposed to a lot of things. If you listen to her
Uncle Lump,
conversation,
honey.
yeah. And Uncle Lump probably, because I wonder, do they have children? Do Uncle Lump have
I
kids?
don't think so.
I
Yeah,
don't think so either. They never addressed them or,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
so
They're
I don't
never at
know.
the fam unless they just not on camera, which could be.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ashley was just exposed to some things. She got a solid education. That's why I respected her when she said that she was willing to do that for her sister.
Her sister, yeah.
I respect that. But I
No,
like
they
that.
said she didn't know. She didn't know the Negro anthem. The black. She didn't.
Probably didn't.
Oh,
She probably
Ashley.
didn't. I wouldn't doubt that. Ashley, I'm telling you, she's not, again, I wish that she would have really kind of dealt with that at some point on this show. Because a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people have been have talked about that. Like she is one of those. I mean, and she obviously got some issues, some racial issues, because she chasing her daddy and all these
Yeah,
old white
chasing her
men
daddy and her
that she
man.
messing
Yeah.
with. Yeah. So
Mm.
But I mean, her mom was black, and then she just celebrated her grandmother's birthday. Her grandmother's black, so why would you would think? Oh well,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. But
And
anyway,
Uncle Lump is black, so you think she would be
I
different.
know she
But
messed with black men, but I don't think
yeah,
that's who she wants to settle with.
yeah,
I would like to see her date a brother that'll put some umph underneath her and somebody that she's not just manipulating sexually. Because that's all she can do for these old men is manipulate them sexually. You know what I mean? And they like that. They freaks. Did I just say that out loud?
yeah.
So yeah. So they and I mean, essentially Ashley left her white old husband because she didn't want to be a freak anymore. She didn't want to
She
do
didn't. Yeah,
threesomes
she didn't want.
anymore.
But she still
That's what he
is
wanted.
though. But you
I
think
don't
she
know
just
if
didn't
she's
want to be
doing
with him?
threesomes. It probably. I
I
mean,
think it was with him because she still is.
I don't think she's doing threesomes though.
Mm.
I don't
And
know.
then who wants to keep doing threesomes? I don't care with nobody. I would not allow anybody in my bed.
Me either.
That third person always become a problem. Look at Todd.
Yeah.
As she
Ooh.
says, as
What's
Nene
Candy
said,
said that it was nobody that they ever had a threesome with that messed them up. I don't know how true that is.
So listen, well, I don't want. Okay, don't get me started because I heard something just the other day. But we're not talking about
Oh Lord. Okay, we'll
Atlanta.
talk about that afterwards, I guess. Okay. Let
But
me go
what
back to
I
my notes.
heard, I was like, "Shut up!" I would not even repeat that, no matter
he
how
talking about some
truthful.
Ashley ain't got. I don't know who this is. Hi Tim. He talking about some Ashley don't have no money. Bye Ashley. Oh
Ashley got
Lord.
more money than all them. That's
Yeah,
Ashley
Ashley's
got so much
fine.
money in her
I don't think
divorce,
she got 20 million, of course,
but
but
she
she
got
probably
money
got
now.
like
She
6 or
got a
7.
whole bunch from Michael.
Yeah, she did.
People
You think
just
she got
yeah,
any
she
money
did.
for trying to sing a Roberta Flack song or anybody's song? You think they paid her for that, or just gave her a free drink, asking for a
Well,
friend?
she's getting money from that too. People like they pay to see Countess Luann. Countess Luann was just in Sydney, Australia, performing. These
I know
people
she
come to see these
was.
people not know how to sing. They come to see these housewives fake DJ. Like these people are making money doing nothing. Why can't we do this?
Because, Lord, Giselle, Tim said Giselle and Ashley can sit out next season. Ashley, maybe y'all have no idea the work that Giselle has to do to get these girls to even
Yeah, they
try
don't.
to have a halfway decent show. Like y'all have no idea. These girls want to be mothered and mentored this season. Like if you think about their complaints and listen to their interviews, these girls, they're not really ready for this. They think calling somebody catfish is uberly mean. Had Angel flipped that on him and said, y'all got some hot sauce and some
Some
tartar
tartar
sauce,
sauce,
they wouldn't have
some
never
hush
mentioned it
puppies.
again. Yes.
Yeah, they just don't know how to work, and that's why Giselle was so happy to see Monique because she was like, finally somebody who knows
How to
what
play.
to do. Because these
Yes.
girls don't. They
Yeah,
don't know
like
what to do.
they don't know what to do. They want to be mentored and coddled.
Yeah,
You can't run a reality show like that. It's not going to be successful. You all will be, you think you bored. And I think this was an overall, I enjoyed this season. I know why people didn't enjoy it
I love this
because
season.
the arguments and stuff were kind of silly, but I kind of like it like that. I'd rather for
Mm-hmm.
it to be silly than serious, where everybody
Yeah,
fighting in the groups. It's not fun. It becomes a headache.
but
I mean,
yeah,
do y'all
so
think I would have enjoyed Deborah instead of Kiana?
Who is
possibly
Deborah? Who is Deborah?
Sesame Street.
Sesame
No,
Street.
no, not Deborah. But I
Mm.
think I would have enjoyed the other African girl more.
Oh, Nika.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
have
No,
enjoyed
no,
her.
no, no,
they
no,
still
no,
hang
And
around
she
her
had
no.
too.
family. And
Lordy,
she,
hordy, lordy.
They
No.
still hang around Nika.
yeah, they still hang around there.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that
Okay, let's
Off
move
camera.
into
okay.
let's
So Andy says to them, well, somebody said, what did the somebody sent in a question, what did the white people think about y'all at Tia's event?
Yeah,
And I think
we
them white
still
people fell
getting
in love
to
with
it.
them. What y'all think?
Yeah, them white people love her, and they on television, so I think it was a little bit different. TV
Uh-huh.
shows is following, even if they never watched it a day in their life, they watch that day.
Oh
They
yeah.
watch that day to see
Yeah,
if they
just like when
on
that white
TV.
children said, let them come in to see our old house, they old house,
Yeah,
because they on a TV show. You know,
they
the
on the
kids
TV.
told their mama to do that.
Yeah,
She
right,
was not gonna let Tia in her house until they was like, Mama, let
right,
her in here with the
right.
camera. So yeah. Why was Jazzy so, did y'all think she was kind of just jabbing for no reason, or is that just me?
Jazzy want to be a housewife, honey. She messed that up last year.
She messed
She
because
messed it up. What Jazzy do?
Allegedly they wanted Jazzy as a housewife, but
Uh huh.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I can
She
repeat
was
this
chasing
now.
that dude and didn't want to see
Yeah,
him a
there it
lot.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He
they
Yeah.
what?
said
Say it again. He
So
what?
she wanted to be with him. So she was
Oh.
chasing him, and wherever he
Oh.
went,
Okay.
she went. And so
Yeah.
she didn't film as much.
yeah.
So that's when she lost her
She
flute.
was missing a lot of activities.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They
Okay.
had invited her to, and she just wasn't
Mm-hmm.
coming. It
She wasn't
wasn't
coming.
a lack of an invite. She just wasn't coming. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until like mid-season or toward the end that Jazzy kind of checked in, and they were like, your place as a housewife is based off of time. That's the reason why Monique was a friend this season, because
Mm-hmm.
it's based off of time. And she came in mid-season. But I do believe that if they invite her back, and I got a strong feeling they will, Monique is going to, if unless Monique messes up on these lives, because if y'all don't
Mm-hmm.
know, Bravo had a problem with her in those
Yeah.
Which lies?
lives,
All of them.
That's
Live,
When she
her
was
lives.
the
oh
Candace
lives.
stuff and all
Okay.
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
she was doing all those lives during season 5 while
Mm-hmm.
they were filming, and she was giving a lot of
Yeah,
outside
she
information,
was
and they were pissed. And
That wasn't true.
well, I'm not
at
saying that it's
all.
not true. You think
They
A
so?
lot of
weren't
that wasn't true. She placed all that blame on Candace and had them people attacking poor Candace.
for a
Oh, that
year.
part. Yes, 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 yes. I was like,
Yes.
I don't think that her lives in itself were not true. I just think that Monique was a little paranoid, because Monique was doing these early on in the season of
Mm-hmm.
season 5. And you have to remember that she didn't film with the girls after that fight. And they had like a little get together. Remember, a couple of days later, Giselle, all self-righteous, talking about me and the pastor, we don't hang
Yes,
with people
honey.
like, yeah, okay. So because she didn't film with them, Monique had assumed that these girls mentioned those rumors about her son, because that was the real rumor. The rumor about the affair actually wasn't the most egregious part.
Yeah.
But and so
Okay, I
hopefully,
forgot. Let me get back to my notes, y'all. I done got off. So Jazzy said something to Tia about. Oh, Tia said they loved us and I've sold more than one house, Jazzy. And then Jazzy comes back and says, now so you could take care of your husband. And
oh
then Tia said something like, well, my husband's worth more than your $150,000 condo or townhouse or something. But it's like Jazzy was just trying to get something in whenever she could, and it was always so nasty.
yeah, a lot
And
of
so
people have been saying that. I didn't. Okay, I got you. I got you.
to me, I was just like, why? And she was very loud and yelling, and it just wasn't like her.
Yeah,
That she, to me, it's like she was trying to secure a spot.
yeah, I'm sure she was.
Yeah, I know there's a rumor that she's not coming back. Is that a rumor, or did Bravo say, or?
Bravo did say, but I did see that, and people are saying that was fake, because
Okay.
it was a similar one that was set up for Angel as well, and
Yes.
Angel said that one was fake. So we still don't know who is or isn't coming back as of right now. I had just mentioned the Candace rumor, that Candace, because the rumor isn't that she coming back. They said she done signed on.
Already?
That was the
Well, I
one.
know Candace has a new
Management
agent,
company or something. Yeah.
like CFA. I don't even know what it means, but she does
Hmm.
have a new company. But she said she wasn't ever going back to that. She was trying to find new things to do, but maybe she didn't think they wanted her back.
Well,
Yeah,
And
Monique said
maybe
the same thing.
yeah.
and
She
maybe
sure
yes,
did.
Monique sure did. But then
Hmm.
Monique lost her job.
Yeah,
Hmm.
So she had no choice and didn't get alimony. So
correct.
she had to play nice with the people.
Yeah. I could see them asking. Can't y'all see them asking back,
Yeah.
Candace, if Monique is there?
Yeah, I think so. Even in a friend capacity, which I feel like both of them could just be friends and on my list, but you know.
It's possible that they might make her a friend, but she's just in every episode
Mm-hmm.
because Monique can't share a lot of her life. She can't
Mm-hmm.
share her
With
children.
her legal issue, with her
Yeah, with her,
divorce.
yeah, with her, with Chris. So I
Yeah.
could see them making her a friend.
So I'm still trying to understand because they went back to the pin drop of the iPhone.
Mhm.
Who dropped the pin? Was it someone from production? Was it someone from Angel's Camp?
It sounded like it was production
But
from
why
what
did
she
Angel
said.
not know? I mean, I know it's a new location, but why she didn't know the pin to her business is what I don't understand.
Mhm.
Well, that location wasn't her business site. That's just where they were having the event at. So maybe that's why. At least I
Oh,
was
I
trying
thought
to
it was
think of a reason.
Wonderland, and she said it was a new location
Mhm.
that
Mm,
she just hadn't been to yet.
Mhm.
okay. I don't
It
know.
was her location,
I hope
but
she
it.
comes back now. I can tell you
I
that.
don't.
Yeah, I didn't
Julie.
want her back, but I
I
want her
mean,
back now because she seems like, I mean, she talk big trash in her confessionals.
and
I'm
she
ready to
did, yeah.
I'm ready to see. Bring that to the screen.
That's
I
why I
want to
don't
see it.
want her back. I was hoping that she was gonna bring that energy to the reunion.
Uh-uh.
Except she was apologetic. She let Kiana talk to her with her little mouse voice like she
What
crazy.
was up with that part? I mean,
She
weird.
can't checked her
Yeah,
the whole reunion, didn't she?
yeah. So they definitely can't come
Jesus.
back together. It's real weird. I just
That dynamic is,
if
yeah,
she
that's the
had
word.
came with that same energy,
Hmm.
I would have been on board because to be clear, y'all talking about who a mean girl. Angel is the one that's the mean girl.
Well, I want to see that. All right, she definitely is not a scared girl that's going to sit there and be quiet. It's just that
Not in your face.
she doesn't, right, that's it right there. She
Yeah,
doesn't do it when we want to see it. She does it after the fact. And so
correct.
I want her back so I can see what she can do really.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but yeah, I got you.
I don't think she needs to be a
Hmm.
housewife. I think if she does come back, she needs to just be a friend. And I don't know whose friend she would be because Kay don't need to be there.
Oh
So
God, no.
maybe she can't come back.
Yeah.
Kiana definitely can't come back. I've been saying
Ooh,
this the third
child.
season. I've been saying this. You know, I think she's a beautiful girl. I wish her well, but she is not reality TV.
At all. And her in
I,
that little hugging moment with that picture frame, I was like, just
oh
hope this is her
God.
exit
I
scene.
don't
I
even
couldn't
have
take
a
it.
personality. I can't even figure out, you know what how I say I look at all of these as like characters on a sitcom.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have
Uh-huh.
no personality for Kiana. I have
I
none.
have none. I
I
think that
can't
she got a
quite.
flute because they hold the champagne flutes. Like I think she got a flute because
I never seen him
she
hold
got
the flute. Is that what
hurt
it is?
and Bravo was like, let us just put her on for a little while. You know what
For
I'm
that
saying?
one season is all they should have done. Yeah, I
And
hear you. Yeah,
then
that's possible.
she got her moment. She got to talk about her business, and then
Yeah.
they paid her dues. They pay. I'm sure they pay her medical bills. She
Yeah.
should be fine. And I think she could come back. You know how Sharice kind of came back and had a
Ooh,
drink or something with
child.
them. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I don't think Sharice
normally I
gonna
don't
be
try to
back.
tell people they don't need to come back because I know they all need to check. But she just the way her and Angel was, I don't think so.
It was weird.
Especially not together. I mean, that was
Yeah,
just weird.
madness and sadness does not need to be together.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was so glad he said that at the reunion.
Me
I was
too.
because that show we've been calling him that all
Oh,
season.
That's weird. I mean, I can only imagine the conversations they had about the show before she came to the show. Kay was
Mm-hmm.
probably telling her all kind of crap. Just follow my lead. Hmm.
Right. I'm sure she was.
A
That's
mess.
the reason why they didn't like certain people. Angel didn't even hardly spend no time with them, they said.
Yeah.
Like for real, didn't spend no time with them.
Hmm.
That
What do
was
y'all think about when Karen came out? She looked it pretty. She didn't look like she did in that photo. I will say that because in that photo, she looked like she was 12.
what
Which
photo?
The
photo?
one that we saw, and we was like, dang, she must be using Korean skincare. Y'all don't remember?
Oh, with her with the coat on and the belt around it. Yeah.
Oh, with the fur coat thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
It was
She
like
did.
if she
squirrel.
is
I
using,
thought
Was
she
that
was
like a
good.
squirrel coat? It was cute, but the color squirreled me out. Yeah.
I was like, I need her Korean skincare because all I got is some calcium balm. I don't know what else I need.
Girl, I done got
So she
everything.
still,
I
she
got
didn't look her
retinol.
age, but
I got retinol
something
and
going on with her.
I think that I hope that Karen took pictures of her in that coat and her cousin in that little
Even
leather
the
with the
newbie.
fur.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
that would
she
have been a
said
cute
that if
picture.
she would have been was there, she wish she could have called them and told them to tell them to shut the F up. And Giselle would have
Oh,
been like, yeah, that's what I need to be heard. And Giselle was like, yes.
and what y'all think about when Karen said, "With we gonna get there." When she told Wendy to shut the f up, and Giselle said, "Karen," I said, "Now if Giselle say you being to me,
Oh, I
you
got
be
that in
to
my
me."
notes. If Giselle think you being mean, it's
yeah.
bad.
Karen was. That's all that she was being overly mean. She hasn't liked Wendy since day one.
Yeah.
I
And
She
told
just
y'all that.
but
hasn't.
everybody,
Giselle,
Giselle told her that.
Giselle told. I didn't mean me.
Hmm.
I meant Giselle
Yeah.
told y'all that.
Yeah, well, and we can definitely see it now because the way she's treating Wendy, at this reunion, what she said about her last reunion when she was there, it just that she just does not like Wendy, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
It
Like,
And
what
Karen
does.
did
act like
Wendy
she ain't
do?
been to jail. She act like
It does.
Wendy bringing the show down. Girl, you done been to jail too.
With her Thomas Jefferson concubine comments. I mean, come on, don't be up there trying to give nobody no advice. You little shit,
Right.
it took you 20
But
years.
but
I
she
Okay.
will
was
say
taking
this.
DUI classes or whatever. I still don't think that they let Karen get
And
in
she
trouble.
still
Wow.
doesn't want to call herself an alcoholic. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. You got to respect a person that's going through something like that. But shut up. Don't give me no advice. Okay.
While I enjoyed Wendy this season, like I she deserved first chair this season.
Yes.
If not because of the drama, but because of how
Yes.
she handled herself, like all
Mm-hmm.
season.
Yes.
With that being said, I do believe, in my opinion, Wendy is a very hard person to like. Wendy is very condescending to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have, I don't know if I would have verbalized it like that, but I do think Ashley's words were correct. She does villainize, or I think she meant
Vilified, yeah.
weaponize
Mm-hmm.
her education. Like her
We
first
haven't heard her
argument.
say the education since her first season.
Hmm,
Or have we?
no, she's definitely talked about it's not so much that she says I have 4 degrees for all of these seasons, but she does things like tell Mia she's not smart, that my platform that I'm trying to go to is above here, and if you're here you won't be able to understand it. That sort of thing is condescending, and she said that to a room of a table full of women, and it's very condescending. Like, you might not be smart enough to understand what the content that I'm going for. And Ashley, so then she said, maybe I won't. Like, I ain't no way I would have said that. I would have told her to go shove, as my mama would say, girl, you can shove that up the darkest part of my behind. So
But yeah,
Listen.
there's certain things you just don't say to women. I mean, even when they were talking about accomplishments, like, I can call you a bee. I can call you stink breath. Say you stink. Your husband nasty. You nasty. Whatever you want to talk about a woman. But I think it is cruel to tell a woman you have no accomplishment. You are no. It's a
and we
situation.
named all of Ashley's accomplishments last time. So
Shut up.
Which ended about after 3 seconds of conversation. No. But okay.
well, if y'all want to go back and watch, we named
Mm-mm.
them last.
Jesus
Yeah, we
Christ.
named all her that we knew of,
Oh Lord,
which
we
is it's
awful. I
sad.
would,
Like,
but I mean,
I just
Ashley's
think that's
comeback should have been
cruel.
like, baby, we on the same show. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how many
That's
degrees.
exactly you. I told you that we at the same
We
table.
on the
Wait a
same
minute. I would have
show.
said it like this. We at the same table at the same bag
And
time.
I
And
probably make more money than
look,
you
I
do.
was just gonna
Look,
say, and I guarantee you my bag is bigger than yours.
yeah. But
And I ain't have to set up no fake robbery to have what I got.
I'm so mad at
Even if
Wendy.
I got it on
But
my
she had
back,
to pay a lot of money to keep her
that's
husband out of
okay.
jail without those booty alerts that
That's okay.
cops was
He
checking
ain't in
on.
jail, and she
She
got
should
away
maybe she
with it.
should have been. I mean,
I
maybe
mean,
she
she
should have
did it on
been.
her back, but some
She
people do it
wasn't
for
touching
free.
nobody booty. Y'all,
Somebody for free. Some people they do it for free.
Excuse
So they
me.
don't have
Okay,
to
she
give
wasn't
money.
touching nobody's booty, but they was definitely grinding because that's what those girls do, right? Grinding on each other at the
Oh
parties.
yeah, she do that.
Yeah, so she just didn't get reported.
Yeah, they just
Hmm.
took the girl home. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, hold on. Let's see what
Giselle
else.
said it ain't a season without Ashley hunching on her at least once.
See,
Yeah.
see,
She's like,
I
at
mean, Kia
see.
least
was offended because Giselle said, "Now listen, Ashley gonna flirt with you," and
right.
Ashley been flirting.
I mean, you saw the way Ashley kissed Jazzy. She went
Yeah,
neck
she licked
down.
all over her.
And
Listen.
I think Tia got a thing for girls.
I do too.
Because I mean, the fact that she said Rachel Maddow, she got
Yes.
a thing for Rachel Maddow. Because I was like, I love Rachel. She is the best
So do
thing
I.
on MS now. Her
Hmm.
and Michael O'Donnell, them is two white people I watch religiously.
Uh-uh.
I'm telling you, religiously. They are the only two on the news that be on it. And I'm telling you, I consume a lot of news.
She does, y'all. We need to just do a
Hmm.
show with Joy and her
Right.
newsworthy
I
stuff.
consume
But go
so.
ahead.
But for
Yeah.
her to say Rachel, and I do think Rachel is an excellent storyteller because
Hmm.
she weaves a story. She just don't give you commentary. She weaves a story and tell you the backstory. At
She
the end of it, you
does.
be like, dang, that's deep. Like
Yep.
she's good.
But
So I get why she's attracted to her commentary, but sexually, that ain't never
right.
crossed my
That's
mind.
her type. That's my type. That's my type.
That ain't never crossed my mind.
Hold on, what is this? So Andy asked who was the person that kind of checked on Karen, and Karen said
Oh.
Monique took her out and Giselle gave her letters. But I guess Ashley and Wendy did nothing.
Yeah, I can see why. Ashley has kind of had a contentious relationship with um
Clankety clank.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they've had a contentious relationship, and although she's also had a contentious relationship with Giselle, I've always thought that they play the game
Mm-hmm.
well. Like I think there are people that know what a frenemy is and they don't take things too far, and they know, and Giselle was needing her this season so bad.
Yeah.
Like there Giselle is used to the foolishness, but there is somebody to kind of to balance her foolishness, and she didn't have that person. So though people who think that she was uberly mean, it's just Giselle is herself. She just didn't have anybody to balance that.
She
There
didn't
was
have
nobody to
Karen.
tell her to go shut the F up, or
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
it would have mattered though. I mean,
But
come
she
on.
likes when
it
people do
wouldn't.
that.
She
So
likes
Hmm.
it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Giselle wants to play the game of reality TV. She
Hmm.
don't want it to filter out into the world.
All right, Domino's, tomato, tomato.
Boo, tomato,
Hmm.
tomato. Okay.
Tomato,
Um,
tomato.
and then let's see. So Karen asked Stacy, "Did you lie again this season?" What y'all think about that?
I think I don't even think somebody's shocked what I'm saying. I think have you been lying for 20 years? Don't question if I lied in one season.
Everybody,
That
Karen
part
is off
right
the
there.
chain.
in every
That
group,
part.
that's what folks will say.
I
I
mean,
had
come
If
on.
Stacy would have said that, I would have laughed.
she should have.
Like you've been
Yeah.
lying about everything.
I think every now and again they're trying to give Karen a little bit more respect because she's the older one on
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
show. So Stacy could have checked her, but I'm thinking Stacy thought, yeah, but this is Karen the granddam. I'm just gonna shut up. Which I don't know why people do
I
that.
don't know why, cause Stacy, I could see her saying that to her, like, you lie more than all of us. Your drunk, what did Giselle say? I'm saying your
Your
Yo,
drunk
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 truth,
truth.
your
truth.
cheating truth, your
Yo,
broke
broke
truth.
But
truth.
wasn't
Sing,
it
sing.
like for real? Like Giselle, she was on it. Like Giselle,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, y'all people want to say Giselle is a liar. I cannot say at the season. I don't know if it was 2 or 3. Karen said that Giselle is many things, but a liar is not one of them.
yeah, but she
Karen
never
said that.
doubted Karen. That's out of respect. And Karen done called her a hot box hoe from Hampton,
Yeah,
and she still didn't out her.
right. Well,
Mm.
she warned her. I'm gonna tell you, drunk.
Yeah, she said, "Listen,
She warned her. She
keep
warned
it
her.
up, lady.
And the
Right.
extra note with truth. I mean, I was
True,
ready
your
for her to break
drunk
out a rap. I
truth."
mean,
And
yeah.
Giselle is a perfect example of what you do with rumors. That
Yo,
whole
cheating
thing about
truth.
the hot box and all of that. Giselle said they was like, "Well, why you didn't defend yourself?" She said, "Because it was ridiculous. It
Mm.
wasn't
I
true."
mean, what's wrong with being a hoe from Hampton University? I mean,
Yeah,
there's
you sound like
nothing.
my daughter. She thinks that that's appropriate at some point
Yeah,
in your age.
who was? A lot of people was hoes in college. Like, okay,
Yeah.
what's
Be a
next?
hoe in college and not when you 40. Because that does happen. They went through their whole phase. Not,
Yeah,
you
she's
turned
like,
40 was
okay.
feeling sexy. You should have been doing that when you was 20.
Well, at 20, well, at least at 20, you were married. We
Oh,
were. We married young. I married young,
I
but
married at 23. I married.
yeah. And so by the time I was 33 or whatever, oh yeah. The
yeah.
the the,
So
the
you
whole
had when
whole
did you
day's
have
begun.
your face then, Callie? Never.
When did I what?
You
I
didn't have a
didn't
whole
have a whole
phase.
phase either because
Oh no, I did. I did.
I
I
grew up
did
Church of
for
Christ and I was scared. That's the only reason. Now I was dang, why didn't I? But what?
I was in my early 30s, I would say. Hmm.
Okay,
You was
Yeah.
responsible then.
Hmm.
yeah. Okay, we
Look,
done
y'all
got off.
probably use
Sorry, y'all. We done
condoms
got
and
off on a
everything. Look,
tangent.
you hear me? Y'all
Okay,
probably
sorry.
use condoms and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We sure did. You want me to send you a
Angela
pack now?
confronted Karen and was like, "You have an issue with saying that you're an alcoholic," and Karen kind of made it seem like I don't want to use that word, but that's my right.
Yeah.
And I
Mm.
guess it is, right?
That's
I don't
weird.
know.
That
I feel
It
like if
Angie
she
was
can't
right
say it,
that if
then
you're
she
an
may go back
alcoholic,
to doing it.
yeah, she
that
don't.
that
Yeah.
that's why I don't think Karen should ever be trying to tell somebody else what to do in any way. She can't even
Yeah.
deal with her own reality sometimes.
Yeah.
But okay,
It,
it is what it is. She just doesn't want to say it, and if that's I guess nobody can force her to say it. We all might think it, but it's up to her. It
And then
is.
he said at BravoCon, everybody was happy to see her, but a lot of people, like viewers, are saying, "Why is she getting another chance? She was reckless. She could have killed someone. She shouldn't have a platform." What do y'all
Do
think
y'all
about
agree with that? I mean,
that?
I
Yeah,
don't. I don't. I don't have a problem with her being back on the show. I don't think she shouldn't be on the show because of what happened. It's just a matter of, you know, I don't know. I don't see a problem with her coming back. She just will. He brought out flutes of wine at the end of the show. Did they make sure Karen was off the stage by then? Was she in the
she
back room? So when he brought that out, I thought, well, that's good. They're going to toast it and go away. But had Karen left the building, what will she do now? As much as the show, you know what I mean? What will she do? As much as they drink on this show, is she
I
gone?
said the same thing because that happened in. So I only watched one season of New York, just one.
uh huh.
So apparently, one of the girls, I think it was Luann, had a DUI
He
or beat up
did.
a cop or something.
Yep,
Hmm.
Luann.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so she wasn't drinking, and it was weird. Like when
See.
because they didn't know should they be respectful and not
Oh,
drink.
my
Hmm.
phone went out. Is it just me?
Hmm.
Especially when you drink in
No, I hear
social
you.
settings, it is going to be interesting to see how Karen does that. But I mean,
Yeah.
Karen usually doesn't drink in front of them anyway. She just got drunk once, but Karen really controlled that. She did a
Well,
good job of controlling that on screen.
but if she did such a good job, how are we still talking about her drinking? Giselle and I'm always trying to call her out. Was that stuff you're saying
No,
from
no,
before the show?
no. So Karen didn't get drunk. We've only seen her drunk once on the show,
The
and
night
that
that
was
she
at
had the fishy smell attack?
I don't know, it
Mhm.
was at Monique's place.
Yes,
And she
yes.
was drunk. I was talking about Ray want her money back.
Right.
She doesn't really drink. You don't remember when Giselle hosted that trip to New Orleans and she wasn't drinking. She kept ordering milk because Karen does not like being drunk. I think Karen has been knowing that she has a drinking problem for a very long time. And if you know you got to, it's just kind of like somebody who get high. They're not going to get high purposely when they go to work unless it's a loose environment. Although I did hear that that was happening on the set of, is that All the Ladies Men?
So once
Was it? Is it? That's Eva's show, right?
Yeah,
All
Eva,
the Queen's Men.
the girl who's on Sisters, who's married to the guy who plays on that show. I can't think of his name. They go by Sky something.
I don't know him.
I can't think of his name, but he used to dance for Beyonce, but he does a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. And actually, this isn't a Tyler Perry show, but it's under his production company. It's
Hmm.
Chris, I forgot
The
his name.
the guy
I
who
got kicked off
possibly
for a second. I don't
reported
know.
the what
Yeah,
was that?
I said, I
we
don't
are.
know what we all got kicked off for a
Yeah,
second.
we are. Yeah, we just off topic a little bit, but anyway,
Oh, okay.
let's skip that.
Yeah,
We
we
can
good
skip
at that.
that. I'm
Let's come back.
sorry. We
Yeah,
can go
that's
on.
okay.
Oh, okay. So but y'all talked about Luann, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just mentioned that Luann was. It was just awkward because the girls didn't know how to move around her, and
Well, a
some of
lot
the
of times
girls
it may
weren't
have been
drinking.
Leah. Remember, was she New York where they would bring her out a mocktail and she would drink
Yeah, Luann
non-alcoholic
did too.
beer.
Yeah,
Mm.
Luann did
Luann
too.
did
Okay,
too.
yeah, they would drink like non-alcoholic beer and
Yeah,
They try not to do it on camera, but they do the same thing with cigarettes too.
yes,
E-
because Dorit,
Eva,
honey,
you know
yeah,
they
Dorit
showed.
and
Uh,
Eva had to have hers when they was in Chinatown or wherever they were. So I bet there's a lot of drinking and smoking going on. They don't want the camera to see that because it doesn't always look pretty or
you know they
glamorous, maybe.
filmed Dorit this year.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Smoking,
they
no
filmed her a few
smoking.
times
Yes.
with that
Yeah,
cigarette.
they filmed. Yeah, and
Yes.
on Ultimate Girls Trip, they filmed Eva smoking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
they was
uh,
smoking weed on the Ultimate Girls Trip.
yes,
Yeah.
honey.
And they
Um,
didn't show Eva smoking on Real
did we
Housewives of
answer the
Atlanta,
question about
but they
Karen?
talked about it. Say
That
again
if we
about
thought
Karen?
Karen should be able to come back, did we answer that?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
see.
I
I
did.
think she's coming back. I think because people at least want to see a season of how she navigates, and if she is beefing with Stacy, and she's gonna give Stacy a run for her money, and she's gonna give Wendy a run for her money, possibly next year. So I'm
Mm.
eager to see that. I'm excited already. They started filming, so. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all want to move on to
Yeah.
Wendy's conversation and her explaining what happened because you know she made two lies that I know almost for a fact.
Go ahead.
One of them, the lies that I know she made is um, when she said she didn't know nothing was wrong. They had they had the break in, they did the report. This is how I know that they absolutely knew something was wrong. If you read the report, when they did their claim to their insurance company, the homeowners did not pay out. So while they're being charged with 400 and some odd $100,000 worth of money, they didn't get that. They didn't get that cash.
Right.
They never
Right.
received it. So if y'all know anything about a claim, you if you're homeowners, you have you get a in the case of a burglary, you have a burglary, you call the police does a report, and then you would report that to your insurance company. Before the insurance company will pay out, they have to clear it through the police department. Same thing if a fire. They would never, they came in my house, knew my house because the insurance guy was at my house that morning because the guy across, I had a real bad fire where I lost everything. The man across the street also worked for we knew him from our insurance company. He wasn't our insurancer though, but he knew our insurancer. So he had got everything kicked off. So the next morning, the the fire department is here and the insurance company is here, and they wanted to write me a check immediately just to give us something because we ain't had no shoes, no clothes. I'm in my mama's clothes and my neighbor's shoes, and I ain't even have a coat. And this was
Wow.
November. So he wanted to write me a check, but he had to wait until the fire department could determine where the fire started from.
Mm-hmm.
I knew we didn't start it. That part we knew, but they had to clear it. And once they figured out that it was an electrical cord, we had a space heater that we had in uh, um, a surge protector, and the surge protector failed, and it
Mm-hmm.
caught fire. And we lost everything in our house because of it. But it
Wow.
wouldn't clear until they wouldn't write us a check until that was clear. And it's the same way with a burglary. And the police would never clear them because according to the police chief that did that messy press conference, they didn't believe them immediately.
Mm-hmm.
They even said that when they walked through the house, they noticed that the police was bringing in debris because their house was immaculate and the robbers didn't. And they came in through a second floor window, didn't trip the alarm, which isn't unusual because most people don't put sensors on their second floor window. But this kind of made me think we should. But, right, they came in through a second floor window, and he also said, and they wanted us to believe that they left out with all of that with a $400,000 worth of goods through the second floor window. And nobody heard nothing.
The
Nobody.
doggy heard it.
The
No,
dog
the
was
dog was at the doggy daycare.
yeah. The dog was
Wait a
Is
minute.
that
at.
I
where we
thought
are?
she
I'm
said
sorry.
that. I thought she said. Wait a minute. I thought she said the dog made a mess.
She did.
No, she said that's what her
But then
daughter
she
said. That
corrected it and said,
they
"Oh,
No, no,
okay."
no.
But he was
dog
at the hotel
was
at
at
the doggy
doggy
tail.
daycare.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Doggy daycare.
yeah.
Child. Okay.
They're called
Yeah.
kennels.
But they call them doggy
Okay.
daycare. You know, the rich
Yeah,
people try to call it something else.
yeah, but they're kennels. And so we know that she lied because you telling me you reported 400 some odd $1,000 to insurance company, they ain't paid out, and you don't think something wrong. Now they
Well,
My thing
probably
was,
thought they
I
got
just
away
wish
with
Wendy
it.
wouldn't have repeated the scenario of what happened.
I
I,
said the same thing.
and she
She
allegedly
I,
repeated that just for the little girl. What's her name? Kaorna, Deborah's friend.
I
oh
don't
Because
understand why she did it. It
yeah.
was,
she was trying to fix the
okay.
dates.
It bothers
Because
me so much. Some of the
yeah, it
stuff she
does. I
said.
mean,
That was,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I know it's a lie because of that. Because
yes, like why?
she just thought they got away with it because a whole year and some time went by. But they had to know. I can remember I was confused, Callie, when I was like, how is it the first person who wrote the
Uh-huh.
article that I think Callie read, it said that they had to know this was coming.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
they
Yeah.
got 25,000 or something. You said, Callie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they only got 25,000. They did submit for 400,000. So I mean,
To
I
a
get what you're
different
Yeah,
saying, Joy, though.
to a
Yeah.
different insurance
To
company.
different
It
five
was
or
they
six
had
different companies,
yeah.
yeah. And only
but
got
if you didn't even
25K.
get 100,000 and you try for 400,000, you got to
Correct.
know something ain't right, right?
Yes. Yes. They did not believe them from the start. They just thought they were getting away with it. And Happy Eddie probably is doing much better than they had projected because
Yeah,
Happy Eddie is sold in Missouri. And if you remember here, they was talking about it just went to another state. They live in
yeah,
Virginia.
Indiana or something.
Yeah.
But my
And they're
thing
now
is,
it's one thing to sell marijuana in medicinal states, but it's a whole
mm-hmm,
nother beast to sell them in like Missouri. You can get it here and it's recreational.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So and I saw the price for Happy Eddie. It was like $11 here. That's look, as I said, but I don't even smoke. I can't stand the
is that
smell of that stupid
expensive?
stuff. I was like, girl, 10 highs for $11. That's a
That's
Or is it
cheap.
dollar.
cheap or a lot? I don't know. Y'all
Yeah,
know I don't
Yeah,
do any.
same.
that's $1.10 for a high. You can't find no joint for no $1.10.
Okay, look, me and Kelly is
Okay.
confused.
I
Yeah.
know. Let me figure it out. Yeah, I can't quite. Okay. So that was a good price. Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was an excellent. I was
So
now
that
it
means
could have
that
been
he's reasonable. People are buying.
yes.
Mm.
Oh,
My cousin
hey.
said they didn't taste good though, but she said she don't really eat them because they're tasty.
Oh,
But
so they
she
don't.
did tell me
Oh,
that. She said,
I
I
had
don't,
just
we
called
don't.
y'all. I don't know what all y'all cook. I had to. I'm on my hotspot. My internet is just out. Did y'all talk about what Karen said to her when she was happy when her mama told her to shut the f up?
Oh, no, we didn't talk about that. Go ahead.
Karen is just the devil. I just
Why
hated
would
that.
Karen say that? But
She's the
still, I
devil.
think Wendy kind of confused us because she was like, Karen, you started it. You called my mama a witch. But
She
Karen
did.
did not call her mama a witch. She was saying, when all those people were saying that your mom was witch, I had your back. So did Karen
I was
Mm.
start it?
thinking maybe that's all she heard. Like, you know how sometimes in the midst of an argument, somebody says something and
And
all she
it's about your
heard,
mama.
right,
Yeah.
all she heard was witch. She
Hence
didn't
the
hear
TI
any words
thing. Yeah.
before it or after. All she heard
Hmm.
is, did she just call my mama a
My
witch?
mama.
And you know, and that was just one scenario. Karen ain't never liked her. I mean, but she just seems so. The look in Karen's eyes when she's
Mm-hmm.
looking at Wendy, it's like sheer hatred. It's like, what are you so mad about?
Told y'all Giselle
I'm
Best
telling
said
you,
that
I
she
feel like
didn't
Oh,
Karen
it's
thinks because
weird.
Wendy did this, even though Karen went to jail, she feel
like.
like Wendy done brought the show down with her Nigerian
She
scammers.
probably did.
I'm telling y'all that's what
You're
Karen
right.
thinks.
You probably
Yeah.
right. Like mine was because I was just drinking.
Yeah, I had
That's
an addiction,
yes, correct.
Yes.
I'm just gonna shut up,
I'm
yeah,
just
because she
telling
probably
y'all,
do
she
think that.
probably thinks she
Hmm.
never
You're
liked
right.
Wendy. And then she come
I
on
never
here and
liked her.
making us look bad by doing this Nigerian scammer stuff.
Well, you
Oh,
know what,
wait a
Karen? I
minute. Wait a
just
minute. Didn't y'all find that interesting? And I was so glad that it was Tia that mentioned that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, because it's not offensive coming from Tia.
Because she's
To her,
Nigerian, right?
she's Nigerian.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know that they said it.
Mm-hmm.
You
mm.
know that they said it because there is this thing about Nigerian scammers. They didn't had a bad rap since them emails. Remember them old people was getting involved with them in the 90s, in the late 90s. There was Nigerian scammers that were getting money from old white people with money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's probably the first time I had ever heard of a Nigerian scammer. Like it was like a part of, spam mail and why they
Mm.
created that. Like it was a big deal at that time.
But you know, and the ones that replied to that spam mail, I could tell you a very personal story.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'll have
Oh,
to
you
follow up
I
on
did?
that.
had a friend that married one of
Not
them.
me,
We're not
but
gonna talk about it right now.
yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Anyway,
it
Mm.
how did your friend is her relationship good?
I mean, she went over there and everything, and she was trying to get him to come over, but she eventually stopped. But yeah,
Mm.
he just got in her
I
Facebook
dated
messages and girl. Anyway,
because I liked
mm-mm.
Africans. I dated a Nigerian and I dated someone from Senegal. The one from
yeah.
Senegal was top tier. He was
Okay,
top
Mm.
top tier Senegalian. Is that what they
Yeah, he
call it?
was top
No.
tier.
Okay.
Like I just wasn't ready for what he wanted to get married, and I just wasn't ready.
Yeah,
And I ended up meeting my husband like a less than a year later,
and got married in 2 months.
and got married in 8 months or
I knew it was
7 months.
Mm.
fast.
Yeah.
Karen said, okay, hold on. But did Stacy call the rift between Karen and Wendy? Because Stacy said that Karen told her that Wendy
Oh
could not
yes,
be
yes, yes, yes,
trusted.
yes. Yeah. I
Do
forgot about
not
that.
trust. I did too till they played it,
I forgot about
and
that.
I was like, and she said, "I
But I
appreciate
do
your
remember
mama.
that
Did not call your
Stacy.
mama a witch, but I'm happy your mama told you to shut the f up." Wendy, Karen.
Mhm. Just mean. I just couldn't get
That was
with it.
Oh,
mean.
Eddie was backstage. I don't even know
Yeah,
that.
he came and gave her a
Yeah, he
hug.
came
But you
out.
know what? What really? I know we kind of, but then they start showing the package of Wendy, and they
Mhm.
start showing her like, yes, I take. Wendy's mom said, "Oh, you take care of me," and then, "Oh, Eddie's making money," and then,
Mm.
"Look at this renovation," and like, "I got money to do," and I'm
Hmm.
like,
It
Wendy,
ain't
you
right.
shouldn't have came to this reunion because everything they're showing Because I think from the top, when they show her and Eddie sitting in that living room talking about, I don't know if we can survive this, and this, it made them look guilty as hell. I don't care what nobody says.
A
They are
lot of people
looking
think that.
even.
I didn't think so, but a lot of people agree with
A lot,
it.
they did. They look so guilty, and so I just feel like that they gonna use some of
How
this
about
stuff
you
again.
whispered it? They look so guilty.
They did not.
You know, I do that. I
I
do
know,
that.
Joy,
Yeah.
just between me and God.
Yeah, because I don't want God to hear my foolishness.
Right.
That's always nice. I have people I work with. They be like, "Why do you do that?" I
Okay.
said, "Because I ain't trying to let God hear all my foolishness."
I'm just gonna
Honey,
whisper it.
they
Just
did.
between me and you.
You
I'm
know He
not.
hear
And
everything, right?
woo, people.
Hilarious.
But that package of them buying all that stuff, and we don't have a budget, and then Andy even said, Wendy, people are saying that you're trying to keep up with an image.
Yeah.
You're trying to dress the certain way. You're trying to act like you have all this money, and you don't.
Yeah.
Cop out. I thought that he was being a punk to show Giselle and them footage.
Yeah,
I didn't.
What?
Yeah,
You
I
thought?
thought that was. See, they don't want to say what he wanted to say, and what he
Mhm.
wanted to say is, "Girl, you in danger. We done seen
You
the
in danger,
charges.
girl.
We done seen the evidence. Stop
Mhm.
playing with us." That's what he wanted to say, but instead he caught the. They didn't probably had one of them set up a video camera or an iPhone and recorded that little snippet as if this was the first time they discussed it.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, because they said something like if the feds, and I didn't know if this was federal or not, but if they have a case, then they pretty much think that they can convict you. Like
Yeah.
they've been building this to the point
They
where
don't
they think they have enough.
always win, but yeah,
Yeah,
they gonna get them on something. I mean,
on some type of charge.
even if it was somehow a mysteriously a real I was telling my daughter this, even if it was mysteriously a real burglary. Let's say somehow they didn't found some footage. It really was a burglary.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they really did take back a lot of stuff that they claimed. They had already taken back to the stores. Those are receipts. And 19 of the, was it 19, Callie, or
It was
50?
15 or 19.
Yeah, it was
in the
15.
Yeah,
It was in the teens.
It was in the
Yeah,
was
it
more
was
than
15, I
10.
do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Items in
They
the
found them at the
physical
house,
that
nicely
they
wrapped.
claimed.
Yeah.
That's
And she
the
wore
problem.
a ring that she turned in.
Yeah.
And that wedding ring she wore on an IG post at the White House. And
Yeah.
something that was
Unless
date
you can say it's
stamped.
a duplicate. I mean,
If it's date stamped, that's the problem.
I'm just saying. I'm trying.
That's the problem. And the background, it's so many ways that they could determine. Like, she's been to the White House actually several times.
Yeah, she has.
So that's not the issue. The issue is, what was the background when she took the picture?
It was an event that she went to.
Right.
Yeah,
So it was
it's
an
time
event
stamp and
going
dated.
on. It's date stamp. It was because according to the chief that did the press conference, that's what kicked it off.
They kicked it off.
It's her ring in an IG post.
Why?
That's why they're watching. That's why Karen was telling her to shut up, because they're probably already asking subpoena Bravo for the uncut version.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start blocking out Karen's name because I can. That's why Karen told her shut up. Karen needs to shut up herself. Wendy too, but Karen. Okay. Anyway.
What y'all think about
she
her
was trying to
too?
help. I don't even know if she was really trying to help Wendy, but
She ain't trying to help Wendy.
Wendy
She
did
can't stand
say
Wendy.
when she started describing the burglary scene, I was cringing. Like, I wanted her to be quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
It just sounds like they're gonna grill you on what you're saying, Wendy.
Yes.
I just don't know. Anyway,
that's why Karen. I don't know if that was 100% her motivation for saying it, but Karen was right. You needed to shut up. And she said, "This is exactly what I was." And she was to me, that was her mothering her.
Karen was not right.
She was harsh.
Karen
she tried to
no.
make herself right, Callie.
Yeah, I can't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I thought she was harsh. She was very mean. When Giselle says, "Man, Karen, when Giselle think you mean, you are
you done went to hell." You hear me?
Yeah.
But I couldn't
Look in
believe,
her
and then Andy even
eyes.
said that was kind of tough scene for her.
Yeah.
But
But
she did
Jesus.
say, and I did respect this, is that Wendy was expecting what she gives, because she said that you all were kind to me,
Uh-huh.
much better than what she thought. And that's
So
because
even Bunyan
nobody
Ash.
questioned her. And they are, you know, damn well, had this been 2 seasons ago and it was Giselle, they would have been on Giselle like 40
Yeah.
going north, like for
Yeah.
real, for real.
Yeah.
They
I
are
hate this
giving
movie.
Wendy a break, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with being kind. You don't want to kick a person when they really down, because she's really down.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all
She's
think when Andy said, have you, because this face after he asked this question with her answer was like, okay, Andy thinks she's going to jail. He said,
Yeah. Yeah.
have you made
Right.
plans for what would happen with
What's
who's
gonna
going to have
happen
your
to your
kids
kids? Oh my
if you
God.
FaceTime? If this, and Wendy said, well, we're going to pray that doesn't happen. And Andy's face was like, girl, get your shit in order. I mean,
right.
like he was
Right.
like, I mean,
Mm,
look at
mm,
his face, the way
mm.
everybody's face was like, is she in denial? Like they think that she's gonna do sometime. Everybody on that stage does.
God, yeah. And should I feel bad, or should many people agree with me? I think we don't want to see them go to jail. Should we feel bad for wanting the criminals to get away with it?
No, I think because as they, although they tried to claim this wasn't a victimless crime, everybody and
Mm-hmm.
their mama know that insurance companies stay in business from denying people
Thank
claims.
Yeah.
you.
I
Yes.
can't. I did just get my roof and stuff done because of a storm that we had.
Uh
Mm-hmm.
huh.
I've been trying to get my another roof for 2 years. It was a
Yeah.
hole in my roof, a
Uh
literal
huh.
hole from, because
Yeah.
we had a lot of hailstorms here.
Uh huh. Yeah,
They
we
did
Yeah.
do.
not want to give us a claim. I was
They
shocked
don't. Yeah.
when they called
Mm-hmm.
me back and said, such, because everybody, I was mad because everybody in my cul-de-sac got a new roof.
And they
Oh
was
no, but
not trying
you.
to give y'all
And they
one.
was not trying to give us one. I'm like, you
Wow.
telling me everybody in my, it's only 6 little houses over here, and
Right. That's what I was
I'm
gonna
the
say. My
only
cul-de-sac
one.
has 6, 7 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. I was ticked
Whew.
off, but they finally did. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, I don't. I ain't looking out for insurance companies because they don't really. I ain't gonna say they don't. They've been good to me, so
Yeah.
I cannot deny that. I have not had those issues, to keep it a
I
buck, but
haven't
I
either.
also have not come up with a scheme. Like I don't want
Me.
to ever have to call my insurance company.
Me
Mm-hmm.
either. I just
Yeah, it's
I
too
think a lot of
scary.
people are saying that Wendy is the reason why the insurance companies are like they are because they don't trust people because
That might be
of
true.
things like this. So
That
when
might
people do false claims and they think everybody's doing a false claim, and you really have to prove yourself because they've had so many people lie. I don't know
be.
if that's true or not, but
I mean, we know that it happens. Like we've talked. This isn't even the first housewife. We talked about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We pretty sure while
yeah,
Kyle's house may have really been broken into, Dorit's, I don't believe was.
yeah,
I don't. I just think that um the way that PK did it, he did it a little smarter, a lot smarter.
a lot smarter.
It felt like Wendy and Eddie made some very stupid mistakes. Like, you're a whole lawyer. Why are you emailing your wife asking for her more goods in writing?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you can
mean,
use emails in court. They're timestamped. You did people not faking them.
but look at the Epstein people. They emailed everything. I don't understand
Yeah,
why
woo,
these people
y'all.
believe in
They've been
emails. But anyway, we're not
emailing.
gonna go
I
there.
think they were doing that
Because
to
we
people.
could, couldn't we? Yeah, we don't want to do that. We'll be on here all
Mhm.
night.
Yeah,
All right. Did we cover
I think is
everything?
that it. I think that's
Cause
it.
child.
I don't know if we talked about Mary on Salt Lake's son.
Oh, about her
Oh,
son.
I can't, y'all. I don't.
I,
Oh,
you know
hold on. Let me get
what?
myself.
I don't think
I
we have.
no, we haven't.
Okay.
That just broke my. I
It
couldn't.
did.
I'm broke.
d-
I just
Uh,
when you said it, my I just
I
it hurt
just
me
was
so.
crying. Like I
I
like
had to
personally
see.
knew them. It was just sad.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
God,
That
really.
it just
just.
breaks my heart.
And
I
she
mean,
was
in that
very
picture,
vulnerable.
think that's a real picture.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think it's AI, but that
I
was
think it is.
circulating.
Which
In the
one?
in the hotel room.
Oh,
Yeah.
or it looked like a
Well, they
oh.
hotel
were in a
room.
room. I don't know if it was a hotel. I thought it was his room.
Okay,
It,
okay, that had to be AI. I
When
think
he's on the
I
ground
saw
and
it
the police
once.
come and
Yes, yeah, that
like
was
she.
yeah,
AI. Absolutely didn't look real.
Oh,
okay,
It
yeah,
didn't look
uh-huh.
real. But Jesus Christ.
yeah. Can you your only child? You had the
Oh,
comment.
y'all.
A
I
lot
didn't
of
know he was
a lot of
married.
housewives. Yeah, I knew he had married that girl. That girl was just bad news.
Yeah.
You
She
know,
was.
in life you come across, and I'm not saying that she was the problem, but everybody knows somebody that hook up with somebody they ain't got no business with, and it
Mm-hmm.
just
Mhm.
makes whatever issues they have worse.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I
Whew.
mean? Like,
I
and I
do.
think that girl was just that type of girl.
And he said that the reason he got arrested the last time, I think, is because he went over there to save her. And so he went to save his wife from what? From her parents?
I don't
Or
know.
what? I couldn't
Mm.
figure that one out. But when I heard that she was also doing drugs, he probably got out of jail. He was a little clean because he had been in there for a while, and he's going over to save her. And they called the cops on him again.
They
Just
called
really
on him.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's just it's sad. The whole
Well, Mary
situation.
said they would just sit in the room and smoke and do. I don't know if it's smoking.
You think her family? I don't know if y'all watched that documentary. Do y'all think the family that fell out with her? You think they gonna support her?
um
One of them was her
I
sister.
don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't
She
watch?
needs somebody. I mean, I guess she has her castmates, but
I mean,
That
her
was
and her
really
husband,
sad.
they are still married, but are they like together?
I don't think he even lives in that house.
I don't think he does either. But I'm
I
sure they'll still support each other through this, right? I mean, because
Yeah.
That was their only son. You know, I don't like
yeah,
this talk.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to go there. I got
Oh,
the
it's so
truth of it all.
sad.
That's
I
Yeah.
mean, like I only have one child, and I could not
imagine
imagine.
burying it. I saw
I
a lot
don't.
of
Same.
I
that,
just.
Montique. I saw a lot of that in the underneath
Mm-hmm.
it that I only have one child, or so one person said that is my biggest
Mm-hmm.
fear is to have to bury my
Yes.
Woo,
only.
Yeah. It's like, how do you
mm,
even? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've
Mm-mm.
I
heard.
couldn't. I just.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
very
I just.
sad.
Yeah, but I
I mean, I didn't forget, but
you don't forget. My mother buried 3 children in one day in a house
yeah.
fire, and she
Oh
to this
no.
day still cries over that.
Hmm.
And it was
Yeah.
before I was born. I'm a product of their grief.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am. I am. I'm a product of their. I said if I ever have a book, I'm gonna start it off like that. I am a product of my parents' grief because I was.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Yeah.
Born, made in tragedy, but loved,
Yeah,
loved, loved.
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's why they
But yeah,
named me
Mary. I
Joy.
mean, I think
That's
everybody's
why they.
with her. I hope that she
You
has a
hear me?
village. She has her church
Yeah.
members. That yeah, and
Mm.
they said she's still gonna film.
Yeah. Who?
Um,
Somebody was saying
and this
Lisa.
is AI.
What's Lisa's last name?
Barlow.
Bartley.
Somebody was
No.
saying Lisa Barlow. I guess her reply to the news, she just put all hearts. I love you, love you,
Mm-hmm.
love you, all hearts, and they thought that was rude and disrespectful.
A lot of
Really?
housewives are underneath their leaving their
Yes.
condolences. A lot. I didn't
Yeah.
pay
Yeah.
attention
Yeah.
to any one particular one, but I was wondering, are any of these heifers, and I said heifers,
Right.
thinking
Right.
to
Yeah.
themselves, this is karma. That was my
Well, you never
thought.
know. Yeah, so I saw those hearts.
Oh,
There
they
was
better
one girl on
not.
TikTok that had it all out there going. She was reading through everybody's response to her son's death, and she was calling out everybody she thought was full of crap and didn't care what was going on with Mary. So it's sad that kind of stuff even has to happen
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
lose somebody like this. But yeah,
I'm
all
sure
right.
Mary may not even be paying attention to that. Like at this
Hmm.
moment.
I'm sure Mary isn't. No. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're. What do y'all think about Nene? The video with her kissing the guy that she said she
Oh,
didn't
we
kiss in the
talked about
video.
that a little.
Did y'all talk about that? Okay.
Where we talking with?
No, not on here, but just like in
Oh.
our group.
Oh
Oh,
That
yeah.
is why nobody wants to bring their male friends on any
that's what she
show.
said. Did you see her response? She said that.
I didn't see her respond.
I
Yeah.
didn't need.
No.
I just know
Yeah.
she said no. I wasn't kissing him,
Yeah.
even though
No,
Well, I
Nene
thought she
said
was.
she
she
said that was
did.
her
We saw the
first day.
videos, but she said it was a
Okay,
smooch,
let's say
not
it
a
was AI
kiss.
too.
No, I wouldn't. She said that was their first date. She was like, that's why don't nobody want to bring their man on this show.
So did
Because
he get
Yeah.
arrested that same night or what?
No, this is
No,
something
that
that
was his
happened like
past.
13 years ago or
Oh,
somewhere.
he
That's
didn't.
why none
Oh,
of
okay.
these women want to
Mm.
bring no man
Yeah.
on the show.
And he's an
And they
attorney.
always like, he ain't got no man. Giselle ain't showing her life. They
What do
ain't
you
showing
mean
their
he's
life
an attorney? A
because
felon
when
as an
they
attorney?
do,
What the hell? Is that right, Joy?
he's an
Yeah, he's an
attorney.
attorney. He's a big time attorney too in Memphis.
Okay.
Well, that ain't true.
And I don't know if that was a
What you
felony.
say?
He didn't do
Montana.
13
I ain't say
years.
nothing.
He beat
What
the
you say?
case. You hear me? He beat the case.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
That's a,
situation where he was charged with like aggravated, was it sexual assault? It was something
something
I
like
like
think
that.
that.
It did.
so.
It was
Something
nothing
like that, yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, and but
So
he beat the charge.
Nene
But they
doesn't really
still
have
went
a
to that
type.
man's past.
What you
Yeah, they
say,
did.
Sally?
Nene doesn't seem to have a type.
He don't.
Oh no, she does not.
Yeah, because she's kind of
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
like
she
all
does.
over the place. Because this guy looked like the guy that gave her the watch when her and Greg were separated. Remember that guy?
Oh, I
And
thought
she
he
Oh,
looked
spent
like
all this
Big
I'm
money.
gonna
Red
get this
from
watch
Party.
though. Look, I'm gonna get this watch though. I love what Didi said.
She
Bitches is
did.
bling bling bling. Bitches is
Yeah.
bling.
And thank you very much. Yeah, that's
Oh,
funny.
I thought he looked like the man from Five Heartbeats, Big Red. No, what he look like?
Yes, Big
Yeah,
Red and from Bell Collective, Little Red. What's his
he's not
name?
a bad
Yeah,
looking
he looked
guy.
like him. Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
If
They
you
all
look at his
cousins.
videos though, he's a nice looking guy. His
Yeah, he
daughter,
is.
I went to his.
Yeah, he's
I'm
cute.
intrusive. I went to his TikTok. He and his daughter do TikToks
You
together
done
all
went
the
to the.
Stop
Wait a minute.
it.
Let me go to the TikTok. What?
time. I
All
did.
right.
Send it to us,
What's
Joy.
Okay.
What's his name,
I
Joy?
can't find his name. I don't even.
Okay.
I thought I
Are
didn't.
y'all
I
gonna
send
try
it
to
to
do
y'all.
traders human real people?
No.
What you say?
I'm not. I couldn't do it because I'm not a good
I would
liar,
like to.
and
I thought about applying. You know, when I was a kid,
I
I applied
couldn't.
for the real world.
Joy, please do, because
No,
I
you
would
didn't.
just be crocking
I
out.
did. I applied for the real world.
I'm
That
talking
would
her
have
Nene
been
Newman.
season. I'm assuming they were in between season 5 and 6, and they picked a girl from Missouri that year too. She lived in U City, but yeah, she was outside of St.
Okay,
Louis.
yeah, I'm not. I wonder if anybody else. I know I wouldn't be good at either a faith or a trader. So
You
Oh,
had to
he
be
is red
talented
bone,
back
ain't
then
he?
in something else
Me
to be on.
54. Not
Before when the real world had first started, you had to have like I used to say these was like the super kids. You were a dancer, you were a singer, you were an artist, you were something. You had something funky about you. I was just trying to be the
And I
Millicent,
really hate that y'all had this
Millicent
man's
Black girl.
picture thrown all around.
Nene's up here talking. She said,
what
I
is
hate y'all have
that?
my man's picture all over the place.
I told. Oh, she
Who's
trying to
that? Is that in
find
that
It's in
me.
my
group?
soft girl era.
One of them looks like Joe Giudice. I'm gonna send y'all this one. This guy in this photo, he looks like Joe Giudice. That's all I'm saying. It ain't right.
He don't look
Who
like. I mean,
is
he
Joe
okay.
Trevinte? I don't know who that person is.
Joe Giudice? What's his name?
Uh,
Teresa Giudice in
Teresa's
them.
husband.
oh, is that his last
Yeah. No, she
name?
ain't saying it right.
Oh, okay.
What is it? What is
You're probably closer than I am, but
what?
that ain't it. I know that much.
Judice, right?
Teresa
This is
Giudice, no?
it's Judice.
It is some.
Maybe it
No,
isn't.
no, no, no. Actually,
Oh,
she's right.
Oh,
Actually, I
but
just
we just said wrong.
no. Most
okay.
people do
Mm.
say Judice, but it's
I just
Oh, but
actually
sent
it's
y'all that
Judice.
picture.
yeah.
In that
So
picture, he
I
looks
was
like
like,
Joe Giudice. Mhm.
No, he
Kelly, I was
don't.
like, who is
He
Joe
this
does
Judice
man?
too.
look that
In that
nice.
black t-shirt, look at him. And look at
I
his,
get
he
where
got
you coming
titties and
from,
stuff
but
in there.
no, this
Y'all
is
send me the
actually a
picture.
nice
Why
looking
y'all
black
looking? Is this in our
I,
group?
in
I
the
sent it
group.
into the message group.
Okay, let
Yes.
me go see.
He
All right,
just
what else happened I was gonna
Oh,
bring
he
up?
does
Okay.
kind of look like him.
he
Thank
just
you.
Usher Raymond, that's his name. Let me find him on TikTok.
Okay, but anyway, anything else, y'all?
Mm-mm.
um
So what are we gonna
Kenya
do now
Moore.
that we don't
Okay,
have
so
pajamas anymore?
Britt
Huh?
Edie, Britt Edie, she pulled her lawsuit. Kenya Moore had a
Yeah.
live, and
I
then Britt
thought she
Edie
did
said,
another.
well, she did a federal one or something like that. And then
What's
what's her
federal
name?
that she can
Kenya
do?
Moore had a live and mentioned Britt's name, and then Britt threatened to see her in court. I
Okay, what federal case is it really a federal case?
I don't even know. I mean, because the last thing I remember is that it wasn't really her in the photo, so I don't know what she's even suing for in the.
And she
Mhm.
can't because you can't sue under contract. It still got to go to what is it called?
Arbitration.
Yeah, they have to go to arbitration. They can't even go to court. That's you sign your life away when you sign on to these reality shows.
Do you
Because
think
she
that's why
could
she dropped it?
the only case that she could get charged, she can't even do it. The she could only thing she could do is report something to the police, and the
Mm.
police could decide to pick up a case. That was a situation with like Candace and Monique.
Monique,
Candace didn't
yeah.
sue her; she took
Oh
her to
goodness.
court. She went to the police and filed a claim or a complaint, and the police had decided to arrest her, and that's how that.
Mm-hmm.
But you sign your life away when you sign on to those shows. Britt Eady is not going
Yeah,
to get a
she's security.
dime, and she's
I don't.
wasting
Yeah.
her
So,
money.
Yeah. Yeah.
so does that mean that Kenya can come back? Or Kenya alluded to that she might be on Traders next time, but we shall see.
I don't know if
I
that.
think she would make a good trade.
Me
Yeah,
too.
she would. She would.
She would make an
Well,
excellent
but wait a minute. Did
person
we
on
find out
trade.
about the roofies and them, the roofies?
Oh, do
I
you
heard
believe
about it.
that?
They
I don't
said
know what to
no.
believe.
They said that wherever this club is, that
Uh
they
huh.
had the opening for traders. It was
Uh
like
huh.
their
Uh-huh.
soft launch or whatever. And Lisa claims that she took a drink and she thinks she was roofie. She went to the. She claimed she had fentanyl in
Fentanyl?
her sensor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And wherever this club is that they went to, if you read the comments, said this happens at this place all the time. Somebody said I
Oh
was
God,
pissy
no.
drunk and I had two drinks. That never happened. Like they said that wherever this place is, I'm literally it was comment after comment after comment after comment after comment saying
No.
the same thing.
Oh.
So people do have to
No.
think about places that you go as a person, but I'm sure they were thinking this is a party for work, but this is a common thing wherever this is.
Yeah. You would think they would have been
Really?
safe.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Really?
I
Okay.
can't. Let
Good
me
to
see.
know.
I can't think of anything else. We talked about Tyra last week and her little issues.
Yeah. Which I need to still watch that. So
You
what are
haven't
we gonna
watched
do
it? Oh my god.
now that Potomac is over? What shows are we doing? Nothing?
I think I think this happens every year. This one we usually take a break and hook back up in the fall.
So we need to at least come on and talk about like a hot topic once a
Yeah,
week or
because you
something.
guys aren't watching Beverly Hills, right?
I'm not.
No.
Are
Since
you
Garcella's
watching it?
gone. Not every
No.
week, but yeah, I could like, talk about it though.
We've
Okay,
got to
well,
figure
I don't
something
know.
out.
Yeah,
I
as
guess we
much
can just do
things are going
a
on
show of hot
nowadays.
topics next week, if that's what we
Yeah,
need to do, just to keep
yeah,
active, even
yeah,
if it's 30 minutes.
Mm.
Okay.
yeah.
Are y'all gonna watch Atlanta? I wasn't planning on it, but I can watch the clips if we decide.
What Atlanta?
What Atlanta? When they coming back?
Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Jason?
Wait a
What you
minute, they
mean?
did just send the trailer, didn't they? But when is it gonna
Yeah.
air? They
Oh, I
April
don't
supposed to.
know.
something. It was April. It
Yeah,
was an April day. What do you mean? Are you gonna do Atlanta? Yeah, we not doing it. Of course we doing Atlanta. Why would we not
Oh,
do
okay.
Atlanta?
I didn't know.
because Kenya and Brittany's gone. What they got going on now? We
I
already
mean,
know the Waffle
Right.
House.
I don't care about nobody on that cast.
my
Right,
daughter said it's trash. She thinks
Jay.
I said, well, maybe because I do think that adding some of the old people to Potomac would be useful. I think
uh-huh.
adding some of the old people to Atlanta would be useful as well.
They need some help.
Because but I'm like, you got to get rid of Kelly and Shamia,
I don't
and
want neither one of them.
I
Drew
um,
can
just
go too.
please.
yes, Drew can go. They said,
Drew can
did
stay.
you hear that argument between Drew and Kelly?
Kelly.
One of the things
Yeah.
Kelly
Yeah.
said is that she barely made it. Drew has a problem showing up to tapings. That I heard production was pissed off at her that last year.
For
Mm-hmm.
doing what? For showing up late?
She was
Well,
late
Drew
for
has a career.
everything. She was late for
I
everything.
mean, thank you, Montique. She has a real career outside of
She
that
does have a
career.
career.
That's fine, but you can't. You also got a salary coming through um
Yeah.
on Atlanta as well. She ain't.
And it's
This ain't
probably
no
paying more than your
volunteer work.
movies that you do, Drew. Okay. Did
Right.
I just
This
say
ain't
that?
no volunteer work.
Yeah, excuse me though, but Candy and there was always showing up someplace late, asking for food at the
Late
end of the
is
day.
one thing, but Drew, I don't know if y'all noticed,
Got Greg out there handing out hot
he was
dogs.
out it was like 3 episodes. Drew wasn't even in last season.
I
Yeah, she
didn't
was
Just,
watch
probably out
last
making
season.
music.
I mean, I can
I
even
didn't watch
remember.
it. If y'all watch it, I'll watch the clips, but I don't plan on watching.
I don't know. I
I
guess
can't
it's.
imagine not watching Atlanta. I don't know why. Like, I'm almost offended, Monty,
I'm
because
gonna
No, I'm
watch it a
sorry.
little bit because K Michelle
I
is on. I
can't
want to see
imagine.
her. I
I
don't
do
want to see
like K
Kay and Drew
Michelle.
fight though. I don't want to see K
Yeah.
Michelle and
I
Drew fight.
mean, even
Mm-mm.
like Love and Hip Hop, girl, it's bad. But everywhere it's bad. But every
I don't
once
watch
in a
that
while,
either.
Mm-hmm.
you don't watch
Mm-mm.
Love and Hip Hop? Oh,
Nope.
No,
every once in a while, I'll get
never.
some time and I'll sit here and push play. Maybe I'll take a
Mm-mm.
nap and it's playing. I'll eventually get to it. I ain't never watching it on time.
I have not watched it since
Kelly,
Steve
I
B
don't think
left.
we were reality TV show people.
Yeah, no, we really, yeah, because how long Steve B been gone? Because Steve B and
Many,
Jocelyn, I
many
haven't watched it
seasons.
since then.
Many, 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 many seasons.
Speaking of Steve B and Jocelyn, so wait a minute. So, what's his name? Benzino got ran over or tried to run over. Where? He's in the hospital? Because
Little
did the
Benzino.
baby mama try and run him over
Is it Thea?
yesterday?
Is it little Thea?
See, I'm going to leave that
Stop
alone.
it.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
so we got. Oh, Kelly, so you must have done this. Is Ashley singing on somebody's thing and they liked it?
I did. Oh, did they?
She laughing. Yeah.
Ah, wait a minute. I did another post on there. I saw that we kept getting or comment on there about 50 Cent was going in on Little Kim. And I said,
Uh-huh.
didn't 50 Cent perform at the Super Bowl in orthopedic shoes? How he coming
He
at Little
sure did.
Kim? Child.
Okay.
Him and Dr. Dre, but okay.
I
That's
love me
about
some
it.
Dr. Dre and Eminem. Even though he's suing reasonably shady, I love Eminem. I'm
He
sorry.
was
I
upside
love
down.
Eminem,
Wasn't
yeah.
he upside
I love
down
me some
singing
Eminem.
that song? At the
Yeah.
he
I
was
don't
upside
know.
down. I don't like
Okay.
50. I don't like how he acting like a girl. You a
I've
whole
never
I don't
liked
need it.
you
50.
Gen X. You a whole Gen X
Yeah,
dude.
he's just,
Act like a dude. You acting
yeah,
like a
yeah.
girl. And it do seem like he
Yeah, I don't
always
like it.
attacking women. It ain't men
Mm-hmm.
he
He
attack.
does.
You attacking women.
He
Girl,
attacks
I
the
ain't gonna lie.
women.
Like,
Yesterday
how
when I
you
was
gonna
thinking
attack
about it,
the Beyonce mama?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But Joy, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday when I was thinking about it, listening to every doggone reaction to it, I kept thinking, when are the mamas gonna come out in support of those people, taking up for their mom? And my first thought for a rapper was you, because you be into the girl rap. Joy, go ahead and put a few bars out. Go.
No.
I'm not.
Put a few
I
put a
do.
few bars out.
No.
Me and Montique will pass it
No.
around. We'll get you some numbers.
No.
Do up, do up.
But I do like, I have been a girl rapper fan since the 80s. I literally
Mm-hmm.
remember Roxanne Shante, like
Yes.
taping her on video
Roxanne,
soul
Roxanne,
and rocking that over a
don't
million
you
times. Like,
Roxanne,
I thought
Roxanne,
that
and
a girl
UTFO.
rapper was like everything, and it wasn't that many back then. Then you got
Mm-hmm.
your
Mhm.
MC
Mm-hmm.
Lights, and
Yeah,
though, and Salt and
Queen
Pepper. I thought
Latifah, right?
that was the queen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Queen
Well,
Yeah.
Latifah came, yeah, she was a little bit later. I like Queen, but I
Yeah.
used to, my favorite rap song, even to this day, is a Queen Latifah and Moni Love, Ladies First. That's still my song. That has
yeah.
never left rotation in my entire life. I have had that on cassette, CD,
Not
and have
cassette child.
Wait, I ain't heard Moni Love. I haven't heard that name in so long.
oh, Ladies First is still my, because I like girls that
Okay.
rap fast.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I really like Cash Doll. I really like Lady London. It's like girls that have unique voices, and I am more partial to LA and New York girls. Up north girls, not them southern ones.
Okay.
Outside of Megan Thee Stallion, them southern
I
girls,
love some Meg.
they tongues too slow for me.
Go. I love some Meg
okay.
and
Out of
Cardi.
10.
Yeah, I do like Megan though, but she knows how to rap. Like
She does. When I
she's
say
not,
Megan,
yeah, she knows how to rap.
she knows how to rap.
I like
Yeah.
Cardi B whole CD. Like
I
I
like
be on,
Cardi. Be careful of me. And I don't know if y'all know Be Careful. That song
um,
is so
yeah.
Go
Be
listen to it. She was
careful,
mad at
Jimmy. Do
Offset in
you
that
know
song.
what you're
That's
doing?
she kind of got a
Yes,
follow up to that
you make me
on this
sick.
new
What?
CD. You know that she
Huh?
kind of has a follow up to that on this new album.
No.
Oh,
So you've
really?
listened to the album?
Yeah.
No, I haven't listened
Oh
to
no,
it.
I know half of it.
That's a hot mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
actually
are
know half.
y'all mad at Nicki Minaj too? What's the latest?
I ain't messing
Oh,
with
I
her.
never
She's
liked
the
Nicki that
biggest
much.
disappointment.
Listen,
She
folks are
is.
going in on Nicki. I'm
They
like, oh my
should.
God.
She's the biggest disappointment to me in hip hop because if you had asked me though who is the best rapper out there, I would say prior to this foolishness that she's doing, I would have said Nicki Minaj because her
Mm-mm.
ability, she writes her own rhymes. And although a lot of her hype stuff that gets on the radio is sex, more provocative, her
Yep.
CDs are pretty dope. I'm not always
Yeah.
commercial stuff really isn't as dope, but she writes. If you and I heard Megan does too. If you have the ability to write those
Megan
rhymes,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's different. I don't think Cardi writes her
She
raps
does not.
allegedly. I love
She
Cardi
writes
B.
with people.
She's so
If you ever look
passionate.
at her who writes her songs, because I always go look, she has
Mhm.
like 17 people in this her. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't
But
mad at her. I love. But
but yeah.
if you like Be Careful With Me, you know she
Mm-hmm.
has a follow-up song called oh gosh, what is it called? Oh,
I definitely would know. The only song I know off her album is
it's with Lizzo.
oh
Oh yeah.
oh
That's really a follow-up to
Oh, I
what's the
didn't
name
know
of
it was
it?
a follow. Okay.
she even says something. She said, I told you to be careful with me. She actually says that
Oh,
in this
okay.
Yeah.
song. I told you to be careful with me.
She didn't take her own advice with her new baby daddy.
No, she
Careful.
messed up there.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? That's the name of the song.
What's going on?
Okay.
Yep. I
Yeah,
just looked
he
at.
messed up with this baby daddy. I like Cardi B,
Oh, poor.
but she made an emotional decision. I know
Mm-hmm.
because he was
Yeah.
he was the get over dude. I'm finna get over my man
Hmm.
and mess with this
By
dude.
getting under, so yeah, a new man. Yeah, just
They
Yeah,
say the best way
and
to get
she
over
shouldn't have had
somebody
a
is get on
baby
top.
by
I
her.
say get on top of another, but it's under.
Yeah.
yeah.
I,
Well, just get on. Just have condoms with your whichever bottom or top, because child.
yeah,
Yep.
and I'm
Be
sure
like if
she
you're gonna
don't
be
regret her
lazy or
baby.
not, have a condom.
I know she
Mm-hmm.
don't, regret her baby.
Oh,
Nobody
of course.
should.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
But she should have made a better decision there. That was not the kind of dude you spend a lifetime with. He was just supposed to do
Right.
you. He was supposed to hit you,
And
straighten
quit
your
you.
back. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. He
Straighten
said
your
straight
back,
Yes.
joy.
Crack your back.
and yeah, he was supposed to crack your back, and you were supposed to
Yeah.
be able to move on righteously.
And find you a Clay Thomas. Okay.
Yeah,
Or
you
something.
not the kind like he
Cause
got
honey,
arrested
Clay
at the
got me
Super
in my
Bowl.
feet. I was like, Clay is doing it for Meg.
You know he got
Okay.
arrested at the Super Bowl.
No, I didn't
Clay
hear
did.
that.
Yeah, he got not Tay the Stefan did.
Okay.
Oh
No,
He
yeah.
what?
got
I
Well,
see you talking
arrested
about
at
Clay.
the
I was like,
Super Bowl.
no.
Like this is not the
mm.
That's
dude
the
for
type of dude
allegedly
he
beating
with.
up somebody he worked with. I
Oh.
mean,
I believe it. Well,
somebody
they say that
inside
he
his house.
threatened some woman too.
That's what he got arrested for.
See, I
Oh,
don't
That was
like
okay.
his
that
Okay.
stuff. Ugh.
that was his employee. That was I don't know what
Oh, I
she
heard
did.
about that. I heard about that, but I thought,
Yeah.
and then they said Cardi B paid to tell her to be quiet or drop charges or something.
She was trying. That's what
He
they was
didn't
trying to
drop
say
the
that she was
charge.
trying to tell the girl to leave it alone.
Yeah,
I think what kind of irritates me about Cardi, of course we don't know her, but I'm like, you are so young and so rich,
yeah,
and
Yep.
you just kind of out here with certain kind of people like, hey, he'll probably be broke before you do. I mean,
definitely.
come
No, he
on,
needs.
just kind of,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't
she
know.
needs to get like with Steph. Like find somebody that's gonna. Glorilla even got a good dude. It look like Coco Jones dating a good dude. That's a sports person. Like she
What's up
got to
with
find the right
Gorilla's
one.
sister? The sister said,
Oh
"Give me
God,
Call him,
Glorilla. Is
they
2,800."
it
call
Glorilla?
him Bro-rilla.
Bro, I said
Brorilla.
blow. Bro,
But she done turned hers into endorsements. She
yep,
getting
she
some
making
work.
money now.
Who? Glorilla? Yeah.
No, not Gorilla, Bro-rilla.
Who is he?
Her
Brorilla
brother.
has.
I mean her sister.
The
It's
sister
a
is making
girl.
money from
Okay.
this?
Yes.
How? What's she doing?
She got endorsements.
She's showing up to
Yeah,
places and
she's
stuff.
showing up at places.
Listen, because Mama showed up with Glorilla and said, "Of course, my baby takes care of me. It's okay if I work at FedEx or wherever she was at. It's a good paying job." I'm
Mama
just
may
saying.
still want to work. Sometimes they do.
Yeah, because I don't know how old they are. I imagine they're fairly young though, because she's young. I think
Yeah, and she may just because I'm telling you, once people start working when they retire, sometimes they go downhill.
Yeah, they do.
I've
that's
seen
true.
it happen. So
That's true.
just
Hmm.
Callie hadn't. She don't the one retired over on this
Y'all
phone.
think
So
Ray? Y'all
Please,
think Karen gonna leave Ray?
no,
yes,
no.
Karen in that interview, unless she just feel bad and Raven says no, Mama. She in that interview pretty much said, "Ray's okay if I leave." We talked about it. I
Well,
was
he has
unhappy.
been because he was talking about Florida a few years ago.
Yeah.
I just don't think it'll ever happen. I don't know. Who's going to take care of her when she goes to cheat and drink? Who's going to have her back if she's
I don't
living by
know because
herself?
he had her back. If she leave him, she be wrong for it because he had her. He came out in the middle of the night and tried to save her.
Uh huh. And even told the cops she wouldn't. Who was driving then? But Karen couldn't answer him.
Yep, she couldn't.
But yet she answered
Mhm.
Thomas Jefferson. Okay.
Thomas Jefferson, she gonna go be with Thomas Jefferson.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna leave it alone. All right, I
All
can
right,
talk
y'all.
y'all
So
ears off tonight. I think we
I
covered
know I
everything.
got
I
got
don't
sleeping. Okay, so we will meet still next week
know.
about some hot topics. So y'all just get it
And wait
together.
a minute, where is Samantha Guthrie's mom? We said it's been four
Oh,
weeks.
that
Girl,
lady is
that
not
girl
alive.
is. They said not only is she not alive, that she buried in some desert in Mexico.
Yeah,
That's what the streets are saying,
yeah,
Okay.
and they're
she not
saying that
alive.
this was revenge. This didn't have nothing to
Revenge?
do. Yes, this ain't have nothing to do with no money. I told y'all what the rumor was.
Revenge of what?
Yeah.
No, tell me real quick. I ain't gonna keep y'all because I know we gotta
So
go, but
Samantha Guthrie was the first person to
to be
interview.
successful? Or
No,
no.
to interview one of Epstein's
Okay, that's
victims.
right. You told
She
me
did
that.
the very first interview. She interviewed Virginia. Not her. It's Goffrey, I think was her last name. And
Okay.
Mhm.
Virginia has been one of the most vocal um victims of Epstein. Now, there are a lot of people that had issues with Virginia because Virginia would actually become one of their closest recruiters as well because she recruited other girls.
Oh
Uh-huh.
shoot.
Oh wow.
And so that's the controversy around her. But they're saying that's why they got that girl's mother is because this is revenge. This didn't have nothing to do that. I don't think people. I think if more people really understood what was in those Epstein files and how powerful, like this is almost like what happened in the 1920s when all of these rich people lost their money. This is the
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
pressure that's on these files because in all of you remember all the rich people
Mm-hmm.
shooting themselves in the head. These most
Hmm.
powerful men in the world were a part of this pedophile ring. Anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody, but a lot of men that were places and were filthy rich, for real millionaires and billionaires, took partake in these young girls. And I'm
Mm.
talking girls. I saw a file very recently. It was a 7-year-old girl. They didn't have
No,
the
Joy.
picture. They did not have the picture. The picture was blacked
Seven.
out. But at the bottom of it, it had the description of the picture. It was a girl that looked about 7 or 8 years old
Oh
with
Jesus.
blood oozing from her vagina
No,
while
I'm not
grown
going.
men stood around her legs. Like this, when I tell you some disgusting things that are in there and what they're doing with children, I told y'all the story of why they say uh, Donald Trump had a gastrologist. That
Yeah.
was the only doctor that he had. It's because he actually had raped a boy, and a boy had found a tent stake, that pointed thing that you put in the ground to put your
Hmm.
sit your tent up. Took a tent stake. He said he put a condom of it and shoved him
No,
up
no, no, no.
Trump's behind, and he said he kicked it with all of his might. Mind you, he said he was about 9, 10, 11, something around. He can't remember exactly how old he was.
That just sounds
He
Mm-mm.
was
so.
trafficked from the time he was 7 years old to the time he was like 13, because you're no useful after you're 13.
Yeah.
That Wexler guy, there is this story that I heard. Is I can't remember his guy's last name. Y'all can hear all these substacks. They are on TikTok. George, I forgot this. Doom, I think is his last name. It's something like that.
Mm.
That Wessler guy, that
Mm-hmm.
Leslie Wessler, who owned everything that any girl wanted as a teenager in the 90s and the 2000s. Victoria's Secrets. He owned Limited Too. He owned
That's all I dread. Yeah.
Berkami and Fitch or whatever. He owned all of these.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah.
Yes, and he was a rage. He don't care what he like. The things that I read, he likes boys and girls. Clarence Thomas in there.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
the Supreme Court Justice.
Long
Um,
Dong Kong. I guess I wouldn't be surprised about
like
Clarence.
it was the stuff that I have read will blow your minds. And
Mm.
it Jeffrey Epstein he was this, I don't know what kind of Jewish person he was. So I'll just leave it there. I don't know what because he claimed that he was Jewish, but I don't think he was following Judaism
Okay.
because they ate people.
Oh God, no.
That was the thing. They ate babies. It was girls that was just having their babies so they could literally eat them. Now it sounds ridiculous,
It does sound
but
ridiculous.
I promise you, I've read this myself.
Oh my God.
They
Oh
think they
well.
were sacrificing babies. There is a story in there about a girl who was like 12 years old. She had a baby. Presumably, she didn't say it directly. There was Donald Trump's, but she went into Donald Trump took her in the middle of Lake Michigan on this some kind of casino yacht boat or something,
Mm.
and made her. They threw her baby in the Michigan,
Oh Jesus.
in the Lake Michigan.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it is the worst thing that you could think
I think.
that could run through your mind. That stuff like that is in their files. It's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. That you wouldn't think that it was. I mean, they allegedly were selling children through furniture, through Wayfair
Like they
furniture,
said, Wayfair. I remember that.
like putting children and they were naming Maddie. A cabinet that's $155, they selling
Mm-hmm.
for 15,000 or 13,000.
Yeah,
And
Mm.
see it.
it sounds crazy, yeah. But if you look they got Jeffrey Epstein's credit cards, and it's like Wayfair 30,000, Wayfair
Yeah.
60,000, Wayfair
And
20,000,
you know he
Wayfair.
did not know no Wayfair. You just what I need furniture.
And they
Mhm.
said it's a little of Ashley furniture in there too. I've
Mm.
seen those, but I only saw like 3 or 4 of those, and it was like astronomical whole numbers,
Mm.
not 7,352. You know, if you buy something, it's gonna be odd numbers. They were
Yeah.
like 20,000, 17. You know what I mean? They weren't. They were whole numbers.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's gross, and it's very powerful men. When Pam Bundy, the only thing I think that she said that was truthful when she spoke in front of Congress the week before last, she said that if they went after every person in the Epstein files, the system would crumble. She's not lying. It's half the millionaires and billionaires because this was been going on since the 70s.
Mm.
This wasn't no new thing. They took part, it was a straight up, they provided children to these grown men. It's disgusting.
That's so
And while
sad.
they're all not Republicans, there are some Democrats in there. Of course, old Slick Willie in there.
Oh Lord.
Slick Willie in there.
Yeah.
Who's Slick Willie?
Oh my
The
God.
president.
Bill
Bill.
Clinton?
Yes.
He's already testified. He says he's okay, but why was Whoopi Goldberg in there?
That was in the midst of conversation.
And she
Um,
said, yes, she said it was just for a plane ride or whatever, but
yeah.
that's
And
not
it was
funny.
like it had something, yeah, it wasn't like
It wasn't a
because
connection with her and somebody else.
let me say this. Although Epstein was a disgusting human being, he played with the fact that he was a humanitarian. I'm
Yeah.
this, I'm that. So I help people. They did some kind of save the thing for children that Michael Jackson and Diana Ross was in. And there were like pictures, and people showed those are the pictures that Trump had released initially. And Donna Ross's son was like, "That's me and Michael's oldest son in that picture. Like, why are y'all reacting us like we're
That's
victims?"
crazy.
But it was some kind of fundraiser in Africa that both of them were on, and Jeffrey Epstein let them he chartered a flight for them there.
Oh.
But they wouldn't charter a flight for Whoopi.
No?
Yeah,
And
and
that's
he
how they did
wouldn't.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. If you needed a flight and you needed a charter, that's who you went to. And
Yeah.
that's why I said he really was trying to. He really got in with people. He gave money to everybody on both sides, but mostly Republican leaning. But yeah,
And it is scary because people's names that are coming up in there, not all of them knew what he was into, but it definitely makes you wonder,
Right.
yeah,
what did these people know?
yeah. And or that, yeah, I don't think they did this out in the open. They had an exclusive club, and he blackmailed them. One of I can't think of his name. He testified a couple of weeks ago. They trying to bring him back. I think he's a commerce secretary. He's some kind of secretary under Trump. He said that Jeffrey Epstein's goal was to get you in that penthouse so he could blackmail
Really?
you. Get you, yes, with some little young girl that's ready to do whatever you want them to do, and they now got you on tape. I know that's what he was doing. The guy Wes Lexter that I was just telling you that owned all those stores, he had willed his entire fortune to Epstein. Y'all, I promise to God. That's how I knew he was blackmailing. When first time I heard that, it was some things I kind of knew. I knew then. Why would you will him all your house, your money, your property? That's why he sold everything. I think that's why he got rid of Victoria's Secrets, because Victoria's Secrets is still popping.
Yeah.
But one of the things that you learn that was really gross is the kind of things that he studied. And if you think about Wes Lexter, knowing that he's like this super freak that like the young girls, it makes you feel a way about how they targeted young girls in like Victoria's Secrets and made it sexy, and then came up with a younger version, or like Pink. You know what I mean? Like, it's really gross when you think about it, because Victoria's Secrets, when you think about Victoria's Secrets, you think sexy. You think about the panties, you think, and the bras. You don't really think about clothes. I think about the perfumes and the lotions, but most people then switched over to Bath and Body Works for that. Oh, and Bath and Body Works. I think Wes Lexter owned that too.
Yeah, he owns all of that. He owns all of, because I have to pay credit card.
He don't own it now. He doesn't own it now.
You could use that credit card at Victoria's Secrets, Pink, Bath and Body Works, and it was somewhere else. He owned all of it.
Well, that's why. And limited too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really gross when you think about that. They studied that kind of stuff. Like the things that they talk about in their emails, like it was like he was trying to make a running record. It was really, really gross. They talk religious prophecies and stuff. It's weird.
I don't think I can read.
Weird.
I don't think I can either.
He was a Russian and an Israeli asset. Feeding Putin information. Like he actually had an email to Putin saying that he knew something that would take Trump down. He hated Trump at the end. At the end. Yeah. And Steve Bannon did too. Steve Bannon was talking about Trump so bad in these emails.
What?
Yes. I'm the girl. He toward the end, Steve Bannon communicated with him the most. Because while he was in jail, he was still emailing.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. All right, y'all. My dinner just got here. We're about to eat.
All right, yeah, and I'm on my hotspot, so let me see. Well, all right. I will see y'all next week.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.